being on the best beginner except Destiny. You be on the best beginner today?
Yes.
All right.
I didn't go to work. Home. Does he even go to work home? I play game all night. Huh. Still need that. Jeez. You're supposed to do simple when
All right. So everybody had a assignment yesterday afternoon to download Idle, download Visual Studio, right? And to partake in W3 school that have a tutorial for SQL, right? Did you all do that yesterday?
I did download.
You did download it?
I did.
All right. So I'm gonna guide you all through that process this morning, right? And show you all how to work on W3 school and show you all how to download Idle, how to download Visual Studio, right? We're gonna get that done, right? And the code that we had from yesterday, we'll make sure that you guys can compile it and execute it on your personal system that you have in front of you. Alright? So the process yesterday was very simple. Let's see if I can pull it back up. I'm supposed to have it here. Yeah, I do. So let's close all these things. Close that.
Isaiah, what are you doing? Pushing the space backward.
We have something looking like this.
What happened there?
School. Should be right here. I'm waiting for my presentation.
They saw this on YouTube.
That's okay. Once you're not playing a game right now. Destiny, sit. Do not get up. Turn yourself around and pull yourself into your chair.
I am just strict.
Alright, so we're gonna be taking a look at some system a little misbehaving a bit, somewhat. Not sure what's going on. Share.
Sister, I got to be on your face. All you know. Alright, nothing to tell you, step. So why are you on YouTube?
We've always been on YouTube.
No, you don't.
No, we have always been on YouTube.
I mean,
Yeah,
YouTube
right.
and Roblox.
Yeah, every day we've been streaming. Alright guys, so here we have W3 School, right? So you want everybody type this address, w3schools.com/SQL. I'm gonna take you to this page. Everybody type www.w3school. I'll bring that up just a bit for you guys to see again, right? So it's www.w3schools.com and then we have the /SQL /. Everybody go to this address.
Wow. I want to dress.
Everybody go to this address. Right, everybody here?
Nope. I am not there.
Alright, so I'm gonna come around and I'm gonna check on you guys.
I am not on there.
Right. So why is this being so funny?
It's on Google.
Right, at least we type in. Let's start. Schools.com /SQ. Right, so you go there. Yeah, probably check.
Add flavor to your music. Morning routine. Hey, where do you want to go to the field trip with us? I'm going only. No, I'm going to. I'm you. I like to the field trip.
Your internet really malfunctioning.
My phone.
That's all something
Like, tell me when you're Why? Tell me what's happening to that. Same movie said not doing it. My mommy said she loved robotic field trips, so she said I can go. She said if somebody named Kevin come in, Kevinish come in, and if somebody named what's his sister's name? So, but last time it was Sarah. Sarah. I disconnected and connected back. I want to say it's Syriana and you are not
It is
going
connected,
to the
right?
future.
Everybody
Or
here
does it stay
has
home?
internet, even that small
Or it
companies
stays
at the
in
back here.
school.
It's the same Wi-Fi. You have really good internet. That's really strange.
Look, I tried. Okay, wait. Wait on. Look.
Hey, go back inside. No, get up. Alright, so we want you to move across to a different computer because everything that you type is on this end. Yes. You just let me disconnect from this internet. Something is definitely wrong with that wireless thing.
Something is wrong.
Alright, so everybody should be on the screen, with the exception of Isaac.
I'm on the HTML.
No, you should be on the screen. I brought you to this screen. So if you do nothing, you should be on the screen. You should see SQL highlighted in green, right? And if we scroll down, guys, let's scroll down. You can see it says start loading SQL now, right? And you can see examples in chapter 1. So this is basically the first exercise that you're all gonna do. Is where you're gonna learn to. There's a table which already exists, and you could select only the customers column from that table. Right? But what we're gonna click start learning SQL now. Everybody click start learning SQL now. Right? And this is an exercise you're gonna do right when you get to home. So you can see basically everything that you're gonna learn. What is SQL? It's a query language. What can SQL do? You can see it manages databases, produces reports, executes queries, Hello. Right? You could create new tables, you could update records, you could set permissions and procedures, right? And you could basically do this for any web that you're developing, right? Could also be in Microsoft Access, right? Similar SQL language which is present here. Syntax is a little different, but you guys will get accustomed to that, right? When you move forward. So if you keep going down, you're gonna see examples, and you can go ahead click the first example, right? So when it says example, this is what we're gonna try it yourself, all right? So you can see it says that we're selecting from customers, right? So this asterisk essentially means all. We're selecting all from customer. Right, so if we run the SQL code, check this out. If we run the SQL code, you'll see that this is the customer table. And the customer table have the customer IDs, the name, the contact name, the address, the city, postal code, country, etc. Right? So this is the first thing, how to select a table. And we're selecting all the information from the table. Right? So that's what this says. This asterisk means all. We're selecting all from that table. So after that first exercise, right, you could scroll down to get to the next exercise. I'm just gonna remove that a bit for you all. So on the right hand side, you can see, right, that we have these tables. We have customer, right, categories, employees, order details. So for instance, if we want to see what's in the categories table, we do the same. We just have to select all from the categories table. You all take a look at it. So we're selecting all from categories, right? Not sure why it's in that brackets. I want to delete that. Right, so let's run SQL code. Look, this is the categories table now. So you can see we have a category ID, category name, and description, right? Let's take a look at what about other tables. So we have employees. So we could select all the records from the employees table. So we erase this and we type employees, exactly how it is spelled on that side. So we can take a look at the employees table. Look at the employees table. So this is the name of the employees. First name, last name, date of birth. Right? They also have a photo attached and some notes about them. Right? In terms of what are their credentials? Where did they study? Right? What special achievements? If they have any publications? If they're partaking in any research? Right? What year? And they graduate and so on, right? The quality of the graduation certificate, if they received honors, etc. Then we have a table called order details. So we could select all the records from that. So we select all the records from order like that. Details. So everybody could do this when they get to it. So this allows you now, when you run the SQL code, look at that, we select the order, all the records in the order table. So you can see it have what? Order ID, product ID, and quantity. That's what we have. And it's a lot of records. Look at it. It's a really big table. If you keep scrolling down, you have to scroll all the way to see all the records here. So each line going across is called a record, right? You can see how much records we have. 518 records, right? So everybody could attempt this at home. I'm just going through it to show you guys so that you guys can have an appreciation for SQL, right? It's a little bit more challenging if we're gonna have to install Microsoft Access on everybody's system and let you all, write your first table and run queries based on the SQL language. So it's much more simple to use the web to do this. All right. So you guys could try orders, products, shippers, and suppliers. Let's try products. We're gonna select all. Right. So remember this asterisk means all. We're selecting all the records from the products table. So we're just gonna type products here. Right, so there's a product table. Let's select all the records. Look at that. So we have product names, supplier ID, category, unit, and price. Right. So if you're running a business, right, you're gonna need records like this. All right, and it's gonna be easy if you organize it in a database where now you could run queries. So for instance, if you have a big database, you could actually search to see everybody in Portersfield, who came to your business and make a purchase. Right? It's possible to do stuff like that, right? With everybody from Port of Spain. So you could do a little campaign. You can send flyers to everybody in Port of Spain, right? Tell them you have a special sale. It is important to do things like this, right? Right, so that is the first exercise. How to select all the records from any table. What you have to know is what? The name of the tables. The name of the tables is in the right hand corner, right? So that is the first exercise, guys. And what I want to do now, I want to take you all to the second exercise. Right? So the second exercise, so this is the first one. Then we click next here, right? So remember we went back to the previous tab. So when you click next, they're talking about syntax now. So here in the syntax, you can actually try executing these statements. Where it says here, try for yourself, right? Again, they're selecting all from customer table. Yeah. Let's go back. Right? So these are some of the important statements that they're giving you, which is some of the important commands. So we use this select already, right? Because that's the first thing you will see. Select asterisk from the name of the table. Now, these are the other, right, most important commands, like update, delete, insert. You could create a new database, right? You could create a new table. You could alter an existing database, changing the name, changing the storage location, etc. Right? You could drop a table. You could create a new index, right? Drop index. All these features you have so that you could manage your database, right? So on top here, this is the second exercise. You could go try it yourself, right? And you can see again, they give you the examples on the right hand side. I'm gonna close this because we kind of did that exercise already. And we're gonna click next. Okay. Alright, so take a look at this now. Take a look at this syntax. It's a little different. So this syntax is saying that you're selecting column 1 and column 2. Like that. From what table? From table name. So remember we have the names of the table in the right hand corner. Everybody, right? So remember this is something that you're going to be doing at home. So let's see what it is. It says column 1, column 2 from table name. So this is table name at the bottom here. Right? And we could try it ourselves. Let's try it ourselves so that you guys can get a gist of what is happening. So look at this. We're selecting customer name and city from the customer table. So look at the name of the table here. Right? You all recall that we could select all from customer table, right? So I'm gonna remove this and put an asterisk in its place. You're gonna put an asterisk in its place. Remember, this is the first thing you do. The asterisk means select all. Right? So if we select all and we run it, you're all familiar with what it's gonna look like. But what if we only want customer name, right? And address alone? Yeah? We could actually select that alone, right? Instead of having to get the whole table. So that's what this is doing, the code that was there before. So we're selecting the name and the city alone. So the city is Berlin for the first record, and the customer name is Alfred. You see it? So we're going to extract from this table only the customer name column, only this column, and only that column. We're just going to be seeing customer city and customer name after we execute this code. Take a look at it. You see it? Yeah? So you learn how to select all from a table. All you need to know is the table name. The table name is in the right hand corner. And you're learning how now to select specific columns. Yeah? From a table. Destiny, do not open the window. Alright, so that's like the second exercise. Right? And you all, if we want to select, let's say we want to select, I'm going to put that asterisk for all again, right?
Yeah.
And I'm going to run that code. Alright, so let's say we want to select country alone. What would we type, guys? Everybody. If you want to just get country alone, what would we type? Select what? Instead of the asterisk, we write select what? Country with a capital C. Yeah? Country, yeah? from the customer table, because this is customer table here, but we only want to view country information. Yeah? And this is how we would do it. We selected country from, and all we have is just the country. You see it? So when you all master that, you scroll down and you could go to next. Yeah? And basically you have different exercise, right, that you guys can attempt. Select with distinct. Okay? And you also click the try option. So you can look at what we did. Select country from customers. Exactly what we did before, right? And there's many other things you could search for. So example, select distinct country from customers. Remember the country is gonna repeat. So check this out. Remember, we have what? Italy, right? Canada, look, Germany here and Germany here. So you can see what is happening in Germany is repeating, right? Once we have a customer from a certain country, we don't need to know how much customers we have from that country. What we want to know is how much different countries, wherever the people is in the world, right? How much different countries we have customers from. So to do that, that's what this exercise is showing us, where we could try it, yeah? So what we do is select distinct country from customers. So this adding this distinct inside here means that once we find Brazil or Germany, it will not repeat. Yeah? That's why we select distinct. So Germany is distinct, right? So once we have customers from Germany, it's just going to tell us, yeah, we have people from Germany, right? We don't need to see how much times we get a customer from Germany. So we just run SQL, and you'll see these countries will not repeat now. So Mexico, UK, Sweden, France, Spain, you guys can see what is happening. So it's just giving the countries, yeah, obviously Trinidad and Tobago is not there. And because this is, right, for the international context. Right now, if you all go through this exercise, right, slowly and surely, you're going to master all the main commands that you can issue in SQL syntax. Yeah? So everybody must go through this exercise at home. I'll show you all how to get on it, right? And you're all going to do this and get through that exercise, right? So that was the first thing that you were supposed to do yesterday. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to close all these things. I'm going to go to the second thing that you all were supposed to do yesterday, which is to download Python. All right, so you can see the current version is 3.114. So everybody go to this address, www.python.org. Everybody go to that address.
I don't have that.
www.python.org. Come on, you have it. Because I just had you on the page. You went back to the part. So, right? You're supposed to wait. You close the Chrome. Type it here. www. Right? So, guys, you all don't have to be concerned with typing this part. Remember, you all know that this is the protocol. Right? So, you don't have to be concerned. Once that website is on the World Wide Web, you don't have to be concerned with typing the protocol. You write www.python.org and it's going to work. Right? Right? Guys, everybody tell me when you're here. /downloads /.
I have that. I have it.
You have it? You don't have that. Destiny, come yourself. Move it. Type it right. www. Python, Python. You can see it on the screen. THON.org/downloads. That's it. Right? So, yeah, everybody could now click the download option. Right? We have one student who's listening on to this thing. This But there's a computer here. I want to bring it
Ayush is not coming today.
Yeah, he's supposed to be coming today. I'm sure.
He's not.
He know he's supposed to have a leave. Like, he coming for that. I don't know.
I think he's in traffic. Oh, I see he coming.
Guys, Ayush? His mom just dropped him? Right, so stop opening the window, okay? Pull yourself up inside. Pull yourself up inside, okay? The only person who does big shopping desk. Alright, so when everybody click that download option, right? Yeah, you click in this little thing that says download Python. Right? You're right here. Alright, so I would have really liked if you had a computer today. Have a computer? You don't know. Alright, so download Python. You see when you finish, you come. Everything that you did, you want to be able to transfer it across now. So you have it when you go.
Oh, it's
Alright, so look up for this here, right? So use this to follow the instructions because that one kind of do the instruction. Just the download option, right? Click download. Right, very good. Very good. Alright, so it's installed now. And it's gonna so you can like you download it 12 times. 13 times. You download it too much time, right? Anyway, just select the first one. Yeah, open that. Yeah, click on that. Yeah. Very good. Alright, so you guys would have typed some Python script, right? Yesterday. So you can see that is on my desktop. Remember, everything we're doing, we're saving it on the desktop. So I'm gonna click save on my desktop, and it's gonna be downloading now in the downloads tab on top here. Right? So you all click it, right? Go through the process, right, of installing. Once I click that, it's gonna come up on my system. Let's see which one of the screens is gonna come on. Because I'm doing 3 screens at the same time. Right, it should come up on my main screen in the center here. Right, so you're gonna get the option to install it. Everybody should be seeing that option. Right, so just quickly go ahead and follow. You have one kid's computer. Right, and then boom, your browser. And then follow, right? Yes, Nick? Give this some time. Come, take a look at right, the instructions that you were given. Okay. Alright, so it says install Python 64-bit version. Right, everybody here, I believe, have a 64-bit computer. This is what it's gonna say. You're gonna just click install now. Alright, everybody just gonna click install now and follow the process. Right? I already did this, so I'm gonna abort my process. Everybody's supposed to do that. Yeah. Why not follow it? Hmm? Okay, I aborted the installation. Remember, I did this already, right? So I don't need to do it again, right? You all who didn't do it before, you don't have to do it now, right? Why are you not following the instructions?
Really, you don't have to do it. You don't have to do that.
You're not following the instructions. Stop writing. Be fit.
On the computer.
I don't think he's in properly.
That's
Classes.
But you have to
Oh,
write.
jeez. At such a young age?
Let's you write like
That's great.
a computer.
All right. So when everybody finish installing this, right? Is there anyone you download that yet? Everybody should be installing. Destiny, you download it? So Destiny is supposed to be download this. Right? Oh, you downloaded it already. Oh, Destiny downloaded it a few times. Alright, so just click the installer Click install now.
So
Go through the process.
So this thing came off.
it's saying not secure, and then it's saying the Python or maybe for sale or something. The same thing as I read in this document.
No, they're not. Let me see.
There's no reason to have something different. Than what we have. It's units of this. So that's right. Okay. Where's the 6 coming from?
Correct. The one
Where do we have our new tab?
like this. Kevin. 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 Kevin, you're not going to the future.
This could have a lot of things. We are close on this.
Kevin, answer me.
Just going down. This goes down something.
Kevin. Kevin.
No, it's not a good one.
Kevin, no. Kevin is staying in school because you're not going to the future. I make this flower look so shiny.
Right, install now.
Kevin.
Everybody install now. And you're finished. You need to install it.
That's so clear.
Turn around, please. Alright, so setup was successful. Everybody's supposed to see it saying setup was successful. Alright? No.
Kevin, you're not going to the future. Yeah. No, you're not. Did you pay? Yeah.
Install
How much
now.
did you pay? I don't know, because I paid 20. I pay
Yes.
$100.
That's right. That's it. Alright, so everybody's supposed to be installing idle. Alright? And when we finish installing idle, remember, you all will have to type. Stop this, 1 second. You all will have to type, right? The code now on your desktop. So we go on your desktop, guys. Take a look at this. So I'm bringing my desktop screen across here so that you all can see. So if I go on my desktop, right, I'm gonna see here, where it says my first Python.py, right? What am I gonna do? I'm gonna edit this, guys, with Notepad. Right, some of you all might have the fancy Notepad++, but because not everybody gonna have that, right? I'm gonna choose another app, and we're gonna get it to open with Notepad, right? Right. So you're gonna get this screen. Just click more apps, and you're going down and you're searching for Notepad right here, and then I click OK. I'm gonna open with Notepad, right? It's already open with Notepad, but it's on my main screen, so I'm gonna have to drag it across here. So remember, this is the 4 lines of code. Enter the first number, it saves the number as number 1. Enter the second number, it saves the number as number 2. It does some arithmetic, and it tells us that the first number entered and the second number entered. The sum is, right, this value here. That's what we're gonna see printed to the screen. But remember, it must be called p.py. So when you double click on it now, look what happens. The idle black screen is gonna come up, guys. Right? The idle black screen is gonna come up like that. It asks us to enter the first number. So I'm gonna enter 10. We're gonna ask us to enter the second number, enter 12. Take a look at it. Right? The sum of 10 and 12 is 22. Right? You're asking to enter a third number. Right? I just left this enter a third number so that idle does not close and we can interact with you.
So
Cool.
the third number is 3.
Yeah, if we enter 3, because there's no further lines to be executed, look what happens. It's gonna close.
2 and the first number is
Right?
1.
So that is your first Python script. Remember, a scripting language you don't have to compile. You just write source and it executes immediately. There's no compiling process, there's no object code, right? That as we would have done in Pascal. Alright, so guys, everybody would have installed SQL, everybody would have had their Python script that they could execute. Right? That is the whole point of that.
Kevin.
Right. So you all, we would have used Visual Studio yesterday for the purpose of compiling C++. We wrote source code in Visual Studio and we compiled it. Now, you all would not be able to do that on your system because most likely your system don't have Visual Studio installed. Right? So I'm gonna go across to here, which is the next instruction that you guys have to follow. And make sure it's Visual Studio Community. The Community Edition is the one you don't have to pay for. If you're a part of an institution, that institution will make special provisions so that you guys can access the student.
What is that one doing there?
I don't know. That's not our concern. Right? Our concern is about getting this on our machine so that we can learn.
Oh yeah.
Alright? So we're gonna search in Google Visual Studio Community Edition. So I'm gonna go back. You guys can see the process that was employed. We type in Google Visual Studio Community, and the first one that come up that says download latest version. That's what we clicked on. Guys, everybody follow. Go to Google and then search Visual Studio Community. Because we want to find this link where we can download the latest version of the community edition of Visual Studio. You're on Notepad again. Right? You install. Did it install? Okay, it's already installed. Python is installed on the machine. So now abort this process and we're going to go to Visual Studio Community.
What? C++.
Right, look at that. So when everybody's searching, they're gonna see it come up, the first option. So we're gonna click that first option. We're gonna download Visual Studio Community Edition. All right.
Got it.
Why did you plug anything inside it?
Kevin, you're very hard.
Don't go so close to that.
Like, you're very hard, Kevin. Why would you do that? We get in trouble. Jeez. Isaiah,
Yeah.
are you going to the future?
No. Everybody, make sure that when you plug it in your
You
laptop,
didn't pay?
you are plugging it into a surge
You didn't pay.
protector or a regulator. You plug it directly into the
Just
board.
get a student in school.
Alright? Okay? So that's a part of the lesson that you all would have already learned.
Until the parents.
Right? That you need that extra protection for your computer. So that's all sensitive electronic devices.
Yeah, what you
Because I mean, the two tests are on one.
They're done. Look at this.
You don't know it twice. Because it's in one.
And I was surprised when I downloaded it.
And you go through the process of this
So, that's not
in some theory. Very good. Alright.
You want to-
So you follow this instruction. Visual Studio Community, right? So when we get here, guys, we're gonna click the first one. You all said that Ayush future? You said Ayush was outside? You just told us that Ayush was outside.
Yes.
Alright, cool. Alright. So when we click that first option, we download it. Look, there's that word about IDE. You all see the word IDE? Huh?
So I don't have to get up.
So when you all get to
Still typing.
follow the instructions on your screen. Click the download. So you're gonna see it says Visual Studio Setup. Alright, somebody's still typing. I'm gonna go back. Alright?
I got it.
Just what we're doing, guys, we type in, right? We type in Visual Studio Community in Google.
So I'm done.
You done? The first option that come up that says download latest version, that's what we need. Alright? Everybody should be able to do that.
Isaiah.
And then,
Look like a
like it says here, what is Visual Studio Community? It's a fully featured, extensible, free IDE.
What?
Remember I've used that word a lot?
Nope.
You all didn't hear me saying IDE, IDE?
Nope.
You all can remember?
Nope.
What does IDE mean? Destiny, not you. What does IDE mean? Integrated Development Environment, right? So these terms I've been using, you all seeing it coming up, right? And you all need to understand. So it says you can use it to create modern applications for Android, iOS, Windows, and do web applications and cloud services, etc. Right? So you name it. This allows us, right, all the tools to be able to create, right, any project.
I need help.
Yeah, I'll be there with you in a second. To create any project. So when you click the download option, we're gonna see how it says Visual Studio Setup.exe. Just click save. You'll see it here. It's already done, downloading. So what we want to do is just to click, right, on this here, right, to get it. So I'm gonna click this. So when you click here, it's gonna come up. It's gonna open up, right? And you're gonna be guided to, yeah, everybody's supposed to follow these steps that I just did, including Destiny. I don't know why she feels she's exempted from anything. Alright, so when you open it, this is what's gonna come up, right? You're gonna see an option asking you to click yes or no. That regular screen comes up for security reasons, right? And you can see downloading some kind of setup bootstrapper.json, right? Alright, so it's gonna come up now, and it's gonna be able to guide you through the installation process. Alright? Some people would have already done this. You should have already done it. Destiny should have already done it because Ayush was here and he did it. So Ayush system have all this on it. Alright? Visual Studio and everything. Alright, so it says Visual Studio installer. I'm gonna bring it on that side so that you guys can see it. This is what happens, and you click continue, and it says getting the Visual Studio installer ready. So let's download some stuff. Alright, so everybody, I'm gonna go around and make sure that you won at this point. So it's actually running. So that's very good. Alright, we're gonna see if we can get the files on this computer using a flash drive. Alright, I'm going to check on you guys. You didn't know it?
Yes, I did. Let me see. Is the same thing like an Indian? I like your jacket. Your hoodie. What is that fight take here? Push it up. Push it up. No relations. Yes, push it up.
Why?
Just push it like this.
Alright, so guys, when your installer is ready, right, you're gonna get some information on the screen. I want to show you guys what you are gonna be selecting.
Look at his
You didn't install
teeth.
this.
Look at his teeth. Look at his teeth. So now say, I'm gonna dig her ears. That's how we need to.
Oh, set up a success. Right, so we have to abort this one. Done. Ready. So let's continue. Alright, let's see what's going on in the documents.
Later.
Yeah, okay. Right. So press continue, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's supposed to press continue. So first press Destiny, so hard work if you just want to play. Destiny just want to play. Yeah. Destiny, you're not downloading Visual Studio.
I just
And
see
you
that.
have that.
I just see that in work.
Come on, you have to download Visual Studio and use the stuff.
Then click on cry. No, I'm not crying. I'm just
Destiny.
That's what my sister.
Destiny.
I just want my sister. No, that's me. So that's let me cry.
This is it. So we're going to be installing Visual Studio. Right? So guys, we're trying to get to where we need to be.
So press cancel.
No. Continue. Everybody should be here, right?
Alright.
So when you get to the next screen, I'm going to show you guys what you need to install. Otherwise, it's going to take forever. I don't think we have the best speeds, connection speeds here, right? If I move this across, what's going on here?
It's red and it's falling. Yeah, it's falling.
Alright, it's gonna say something like this, but for you guys, yeah?
Private Academy.
Alright? It's gonna show Visual Studio Installer,
Taylor
and you're gonna see what is it available.
Academy.
I already have it installed, so your thing is gonna be a little bit different from mine.
Taylor.
Like for instance, I'm gonna see this update option.
Look.
I remember I have it installed.
Private Academy. School. Taylor Private Academy.
Destiny. Alright, you're supposed to be seeing a different option on your screen. Alright, so we're gonna go around to make sure everybody installing the correct modules.
So I'm a vampire.
Oh wow.
So I'm
So
a
now your
vampire.
system is ready to move, right? So we're gonna come on select the correct modules. So you wanna develop C++ and Python. So you can see it says here Python.
So I'm making tea.
And you wanna go down and find
Who me?
C++.
Tea? Hold on, I'm going to make some more for my two sons.
There's over 10 gigs of information. It's gonna take a while, right?
Class is the younger brother.
Alright, so everybody would have
Take it.
gone through the system, right?
Take it.
The computer moving fast, man.
Ah,
I'm gonna
I'm gonna mix some sugar.
Development and start the install system. And Destiny have a fast computer because that's look, I know it for Destiny and Destiny computer will pass all that stage already. Alright, so I'm coming across by you. Let's see. Sit, go inside. Go inside. Alright, you wanna enable Python. And you want to enable Destiny development. Whose sister are you?
My sister.
Your little sister or your big sister?
Big sister.
Alright, we don't want to know about the big sister.
She gave it.
Hello. You are live. Okay, bro.
How is it today?
Right. So it's still loading for you. How about your screen? Can you screen share? You know? Alright, so everybody, right? Basically have an idea what we're doing, right? Destiny is getting through, right?
They're not.
So Rihanna's getting through as well. Kevin, your thing loading, right? Yeah, your computer moving real fast. Anyhow, I already installed it. So whenever it's finished installing, guys, you're gonna have the luxury of opening Visual Studio, right? And remember, we created our project yesterday.
So
You all remember? We created a project yesterday.
So press the X.
Hold on. We created a project yesterday, right? So we're just gonna open that project back, right? I'm gonna show you guys how to install your Visual Studio and how to create your project and how to write code in C++ and how to compile and execute your program. Yeah. All right. So it's coming up on my main window. I'm trying to get it to load. Right. So we're gonna have to give it a second. Alright, I'm gonna be back here. I'm gonna close down some of these things because we already looked at all this already, right? What's going on? Alright, so we would have finished downloading SQL. We have downloaded Python, right?
Just yeah. The sugar here.
Alright, so the only thing you all don't know as yet is object code. Right, that executable that you can share with other people. All right. Hello. Everybody finish installing Visual Studio. What's happening with Visual Studio? It come up or it's still saying the same?
Mine's not coming up. Mommy, this
It's supposed to take long, because it's a lot of things that it has to do. All right, so guys, when you open Visual Studio, it's gonna look like this, right? Remember, we typed this code yesterday. All right, so guys, we have to include our input-output stream. It's a library, and we have our main function. Look at the main here. Everything is what we did here yesterday. We did this yesterday, right? So we have our two integers, a and b, and we basically tell the user to enter the first integer and we save that integer. Tell the user to enter the second integer and we save that integer. And then what we do, we tell the user the sum is, and we call the addition function we created with the appropriate inputs from the user. And that function is here. It's going to accept those two numbers that the user entered, and it's going to return the sum, right, to the console, right, which is that black screen. It's going to return that value to the black screen so we can see it. All right, so the difference is, and we also call now the subtraction function with the appropriate inputs, the two numbers that we need to subtract, and you can see what happens. When it receives those two numbers that we need to subtract, right, it returns, right? Turn around. Right? When it receives those two numbers that it needs to subtract, it returns the result to the console, right? So this is what we did yesterday. Now, what I'm going to be showing you guys is the actual, right, executable that you could share with someone else. So when you compile, when you press this green button, right, this is what we would have done yesterday. When you press the green button, it's going to build, right, and it's going to Destiny? What are you doing on the ground? Alright, so it's compiling. My computer is moving a little slow today because you guys know it's doing a lot of things. Alright, it finished downloading?
Yeah.
Sarah? Hello? Yours finished installing? Alright, so once I hit that green button in the center here, this one here, the console screen comes up looking like this. This is the console, right? Everybody are familiar with this black screen. Yesterday. Alright, it says enter an integer. So we're going to enter 10 and we're going to enter 12. Right? And look what we're going to get. The sum is 22 and the difference is minus 2. Right? Because the difference is calculated as 10 minus 12. 12 is the bigger number. We're subtracting the bigger number. We get negative towards the answer. Alright? Now, this program, you could share it with anyone. Right? And that's what my intention is now, to show you guys. Right? Since we've been doing C code and Pascal and C++, right? We could actually share it with anyone. Python, we could also share it with anyone, right? Because we need to identify what we need to share. So in Python, we have to share the script, which is the actual code. Right? However, if we right-click on Solutions Explorer on the right-hand side, guys, we're going to see the Kids Computer Camp project. Right? We're going to right-click on the Kids Computer Camp project. And we go down to Open Destiny. We're going to go into Open folder in File Explorer. Right? And take a look at it. It says this is where, right, our source code is, .cpp. If we go one step back, we could see where we compiled, right? We're going one step back. We'll see where we would have compiled the project. So we go into 64 debug, and look, we find the executable here. So if you all find this, here what we could do, guys. We could put this on the desktop. Check what we want to do. We're going to put it on the desktop like that. So we move it from this folder. Totally gone from this folder, and we could close down Visual Studio now. Just now, I'm gonna come at it. I'm gonna come and check everybody and make sure everybody is doing this. All right, we could close down Visual Studio, right? and we could essentially go on with desktop. Right, guys? We could go on the desktop. Check it out. Look at it. Kids computer camp. Right? If we run this now, guess what happens? Same black screen come up. Look at that. Same black screen come up. And we could enter the 10 and the 12 again, and we can basically get the same result. But you guys can see that it just closed. Yeah? The console closed because there's nothing keeping the console open. Right? So while we in Visual Studio will be keeping the console open. Right? So we didn't get to see the output. But we can know. We can actually see the output. Right? But that is a more advanced class. Right? But if you want to share this program with somebody, all you have to do, guys, is send this file to them. I want to show you guys quickly how we could interact with the output without having this thing close on us. Let's see if I could remove the preview thing. I'm going to remove the preview. And we're going to right click at an empty spot. Everybody should know what the shift key is on the keyboard. Everybody should be able to identify the shift key. Right? Everybody should be able to do that. So basically, if you hold that shift key and you right click on any empty spot, right? If we go here, this is what it will look like. I'm not searching anything. Yeah, we just need that empty spot. Any one of the empty spots. If we right click and hold that shift option, we're going to be able to open up the terminal. It says open PowerShell window here. So now when you open PowerShell window, we could then execute that program without it closing on us. I'm going to show you guys how we're going to do that, right? So when you open PowerShell, we're going to get this blue thing, not the black thing. We're going to get this blue thing. All right? When we get this blue thing, we could actually execute this in PowerShell where we're going to be able to interact with you. So when you share it with somebody, this is how they're going to have to run it. Where they can see what it's. Yeah? All right, so like it says, it's in the desktop folder. All we have to do is put a dot, a /, and you see the kids computer camp that we have there? .exe. That's what we have to type in. Kids computer camp, like that, .executable. And look what happened. We could see that it's running. This is currently active now because look at asking us for the integer. We're going to enter 10. We're going to ask him for our next integer. We're going to enter 12. You all know the answer is 22, 1 minus 2, right? Voila. Sum is 22, difference is minus. So you see, it's not closing. I'm showing you guys how to do these things, right? So remember, you are now installing Visual Studio. So I'm coming around and make sure that everybody Visual Studio can be installing. Wait, you still don't know that? I just want to take off. Wait, he's still not moving.
Come on.
No Visual Studio finished. Oh, but you know what to do. I just like that. So want to select the final option.
Isaiah, I'm having look at my vest. Look at my vest. My vest.
Wait, the pink?
Vest, pink, vest, white.
Yeah, what's the best?
Because my mom says wear two vests.
Alright, so this is the one that
So when you should.
My shirt is not full. My shirt is full.
I don't put on my shirt. Yeah, big ones are there.
In my vest? Yes, I do. I don't have a jacket.
I want you to sit on your mat.
Look.
And everybody on YouTube and what you saying.
I'm on YouTube now.
Okay.
I'm on Roblox.
Alright, so you click this. Alright, this is a much more recent computation than the function class.
So that's me. Now you can.
She just knows she's Roblox.
She on Roblox?
Is she?
No, she's not. Alright, so guys, as I explained to you what Visual Studio will take a while, that's why we had a class, a specific class earlier, where everybody who was here had the option to install that. The whole class, right? You should have had it, you should have had it. Right? You all seriously deserve it in class. Alright, so we're gonna have to wait on that. But nonetheless, guys, we're gonna take a look at some important things while that is happening, right? We're gonna start from the beginning. Let's see. Please come on the correct screen. Is it gonna go on the correct screen? Is it? Start the slideshow from the beginning.
Kevin, just sell the mask. Come in. What?
Right. Once we're done with this, guys, we're gonna be doing the games today.
Yay!
Right?
Yo!
Alright, so
Tic-tac-toe.
you all know the first lesson that you all learned was what is a computer. Everybody learned that, right? We talk about the first generation, second generation, third generation, fourth generation computers.
Fifth
The
generation.
cool things that we do in fourth generation computers, which is what? AI.
Son, fifth
Right? We are doing the
generation.
work to create the fifth generation of computers called artificial intelligence.
Sixth generation. So
Called artificial intelligence machines, right? And we look at the different flavors and varieties. And we talk about the fact that even a car cannot work without a computer, right? Because the engine is just mechanical parts. It don't have a mind of its own, right? So we need a computer chip to run, right, the engine in a car, right? All engines have these chips in it. Essentially an embedded computer system, right? We talk about microcomputers and how important they are, right? There's a whole rover that is in space that is controlled by this small computer called the Raspberry Pi, right? All different flavors and varieties of personal computers. We talk about mainframes. You all remember big businesses need these things, right? So that they could do all the large-scale transactions. Right? We talk about the fastest computer in the world. You all remember the price of it? 200 million US dollars. Right? We look at the hardware. Right? We talk about where's the processor, what's the socket, what's the I/O. Right? The RAM. We have 2 RAM slots. We have 3 PCI Express slots. Right? We have the PCI expansion. This is the CMOS. Right? The PCI Express slots. We have IDE. There's more modern motherboards. This is our older version, right? The IOs, which is the ports that we have, the socket, this is the actual processor, and these are the RAM slots, right? So you can see that we have 2 spaces to put sodium RAMs in this case. Right, so this is called a motherboard. All important, the power connector, right? Remember the power supply and all that we had to connect. We have internal and external peripheral devices. We take a look at all the ports. You remember that? Everybody in this class supposed to know computer ports. Everybody give me the name of a port. Right, very good. Give me a port, Destiny. Computer port. Yes, we did it. Yeah, how about the power connector to your laptop? Didn't you plug in this and plug it this morning? Right, that's called the power connector. All right. PS2P. All right, very good. Sir. USB. Right, we want a port like HDMI, right? VGA, right? So we have plenty of them on the screen here, right? This one is called the Ethernet, right? We have FireWire, we have the parallel port, we have the serial port, PS2P, right? S-Video, HDMI, DVI, right? We have all the different variants of it, right? Small version, large version, right? The mini version, micro version. We have the power connectors, right? You all should be familiar with these things, right? So take a look at computer ports. It's very important, right? Next, we looked at repairing the computer. How to identify there's a fault. We pull down all these computers we have here. We pull them down from scratch. We have 2 teams that we disassemble them. We look at all the parts, right? And what they did, they reassemble the computer back together and put it on, right? Right? We have 2 of them and we had 2 teams. Everybody was working together to disassemble the hardware. Right, remove the processor, remove all the internal and external peripheral devices, and connect back everything together. Right? Then we talk about how to make the computer faster. We need a faster processor, right, with more cores. Right? We need a better monitor, right? Higher resolution monitor, higher refresh rate. Then we need what? More RAM, faster RAM chip with more memory on it. Yeah? We need faster hard drive too, and more memory. Right? These are some of the important performance parameters of the computer that we could upgrade. Yeah? So we ordered some parts and we All the parts we need to build our own computer. And we put them, we rest them right here. And we build that computer from scratch. When we finish, we had to put the operating system on the computer. Formatting. What's that? This is a computer. This is a laptop. And this is the DVD drive where we put in the disk to format the computer, right?
So I see that 6 plus 9 is what?
You tell me. 15 is the answer. Alright, 1 second. Alright, so we install the operating system. Traditionally, we need a disk to do that. Yeah? So when you now buy a computer, you can't exactly use it if you just buy the hardware alone. When you assemble all the hardware parts together, you're going to have to format it, which means putting the operating system on the computer, right? So you say operating system is ones and zeros. The software is the non-tangible aspects of the computer. It's a state of the hard drive. Basically, when you put that disk in it, and the disk does what it does, the hard drive then has a state, which is information. Yeah? The hardware now could use that information, right, to allow you to interact with the computer, to show you things on the screen. The computer could perform tasks, all right? Right, so we talk about the importance of the processor. Single core, dual core, right? Right, this is how it looks through a microscope, right? These are the very small and intricate transistors that is on that system, right? We talk about the different, you all may, you know, quad core, right? You all may have phones with octa-core chips. Anybody phone is octa-core here?
Me?
You have a phone?
Yes.
Right? We talk about what? A simple processor. Yeah, we have what? The control unit, the registers, and the arithmetic and logic unit on the inside. Right? You all should know this. We talk about how the computer works, right? How does it all work? So we say the hard drive only software, ones and zeros. The ones and zeros migrate from the hard drive and goes into the RAM. Once it is here now, right, it's broken up into segments. Right? The first segment goes into the memory on board the processor. Once it is here, right, the arithmetic and logic unit could do some number crunching and generate the electrical signals to light up the screen and produce exactly what you see on the screen here. When you move the mouse, right, the processor is also crunching those numbers, and you can see the position of the cursor update in real time, right before your eyes. That is how fast the processor moves. You see, guys, by me doing this, by me doing that, that is how fast the processor is doing what it's doing, you know. So you can see the image change. Sit. That system does not concern you. All right, so we went to week 2, programming and problem solving. You all learn about ASCII, the alphabet of ones and zeros. We did an exercise where you all code ASCII, yeah? Write your name. We have the color wheel. Color science is important because the monitors have color. We learn how to do what? Set up an HTML page where we have control over these colors. So we mix the primary colors to get the secondary colors. We mix the secondary colors to get the tertiary colors. You remember? Then we did what? Generations of programming languages. First generation was very difficult. It's ones and zeros. Yeah? Yeah? Those computers was very difficult to work with. They were working with punch cards and vacuum tubes, right? Which could be very dangerous, right? Then they made some improvements and they come up with second generation programming language, which have, you know, like real words: begin, pause, move, right? Add, subtract, right? We call those things mnemonics and opcode, right? These kind of lay the foundation to define what is a program, yeah? So we upgrade that, we update that, we say, okay, we now have third generation programming languages where we don't have to know these hard things anymore. First generation programmers, this is how they had to program.
So this I'm doing it for there.
Huh?
The one.
Which one? Yeah. So you all remember that? It would have been very, very difficult, right, to work with. Think about it. Right? This would have been very hard to code. If we're doing programming what we were doing in class, and we had to program like this, it would have been really difficult, right? So fortunately, somebody did the work for us to give us what? High-level language. Just the way we talking to each other, that's how we write in the code, right? It's English. Yeah? And there's plenty of examples. Destiny. COBOL, Fortran, Java, Pascal, C++, C, Perl, Python. How much we did? How much of that we did?
One,
We did Java, we did Pascal, we did C++, we did C, and we did Python. You're seeing that? We also did SQL on this side. SQL is 4th generation, which is a non-procedural language, right? Which focuses on web development, database management, right? Reports generation, performing queries. Yes, go ahead. Right? We also did that just now, right? And you all have an exercise to go home and do it. You all remember how easy writing your first program in Pascal was? Everybody? Was it easy? Right? How about solving your first problem in Pascal? Yeah, that's what we did. Right? We talk about an algorithm, the importance of an algorithm. Right? When you all get into computing, this is a term that is always being used. Algorithms. So you all must know what algorithm is. An algorithm is just a step-by-step process that could solve any problem. So if you want to bake a cake, you could write down a sequence of steps that when you get to the last step, the cake done and then you eat. That's what an algorithm is identifying a sequence of steps. Doing this, then do that, then do this, then do that. And when you're done, yeah, the whole thing is finished and ready to be constructed, right? So in computing, algorithm is a very powerful word. Right? If you want to calculate somebody's age, did we not write an algorithm to do that? There was this line of code followed by a next line of code, then a next line of code. So what we're doing is telling the processor, right? When we had our lines of code, we're telling the processor, do this first, then do that, then do that. And once the processor do step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, by the time we get to step 4, problem solved. Important understanding what is an algorithm. Yeah? An algorithm is basically exactly how we write the code. The first line of code, the second line of code, the third line of code. We are issuing a procedure to the processor. We're telling the processor, perform this step, then perform this step, then perform this step, and then perform this last step. And having done that step by step, right, you would have been able to solve the problem. Yeah? So there's pseudocodes, right, which is code-like language. This is a big word, right? Then we wrote our first program in C. One second. You're not in that school, you're in this camp. Okay? The school is having assembly, you belong here. Alright, write your first program in C code. You all remember we write program in C code? We use code blocks. You remember code blocks?
No.
Was that hard? Was it easy?
Yeah.
The same thing that we did in Pascal, we did in C code, right? And that's when you all learn the include, right? And the main function, the printf and the scanf, where we had to put the formats and so on, right? We did some comparisons and we did some arithmetic as well, right? Then we did our JavaScript, where we embed the script in an HTML, and we drew the smiley face, and you all had the luxury of doing what? Duplicating that and creating 2 smiley faces and putting position it on the screen. How you want to position it on the screen. The important lesson from that is what? Math. The ability to perform that task, which is duplicating the smiley face and separate them so we can see them distinctly. Yeah? To do that requires some math, so you have to see it in your mind. And you have to figure out, okay, how the numbers are going to work, so that things are going to be positioned on the screen appropriately. You all remember that when you did it? So how about writing your first code in C++? We did that yesterday. We just did it today again. We compiled our first program, right? How about Python? We just did that this morning again, right? Right, this was the algorithm here. So remember, Python is a scripting language. You don't need to compile. Right, we just did SQL again, guys. Right, W3 school, right? We look at creating a table, right? With all these columns. Then we could what? Populate the table, and then we could do what? Select the table or different information from the table. Yeah? Right? Web and app development. Yesterday we developed a whole website to sell, right? Put our business online, right, Isaac? A whole website. That was fun?
Yeah.
Was that fun, Kevin? Destiny?
No.
Was that fun?
Yeah.
Yes, we developed the whole website, you know.
No.
Right? When we launched the business, we said that web development is dependent heavily on 1, 2, 3, 4 programming languages. You all know JavaScript.
Yes.
That's how you can draw graphic on the screen, right? And cause the graphic to move. HTML, that's the front end. That's what you see when you go to the address on the page. Right? PHP, this is like how this, whatever you enter, that's how they save it, like the password, your username, credentials, right? And they put this in tables. Right? And jQuery make the page interactive. So if you all ever notice, when you're scrolling on Facebook, and you're scrolling up, and you get to a video, but when this video reaches the center of the screen, it starts to play automatically with itself. And when you slide it up further, it stops playing it. All that is jQuery at work. Yeah? Right? So, we wrote our first web page yesterday, we say, right? This is the basic structure. Everybody was made to type that first.
So,
and then from there, we talk about launching our business from scratch. We have to purchase a domain name, develop the website. We have to get a server to host our website and so that we can utilize the domain name, right? Right? We have to maintain our website, and in today's time, social media is a big thing. So our website must have some kind of social media as a part of it. That's what we mean when we say social media integration. Right? So registering a domain and acquiring a server. You remember these people? Squarespace, GoDaddy, HostGator, Amazon, Google. Right? So to start the process that we have here, those are the big names to register a domain name. And to get your server, those are the big names. Right? To register a domain name and get your server, those are the big names. Right? We talk about how important understanding the uniform resource locator is. So what does .com mean? Right. .edu, .org, .net, .tv, .tt, .us, .gm. Very good. Right? You can see things as CA, CO, .uk. What does UK mean? Yeah? United Kingdom. Very good. So that tells you what part of the internet they belong to, and immediately tells you if they're in the business of buying and selling. So .com, Facebook is .com. Right? They are offering a service. Right? Somebody is paying. They're selling something. And that's what Facebook is about. Right? So just by understanding what the .com mean, you already know much more about Facebook than you ever did before. Yeah? Right? So we say this hypertext transfer protocol. Right? This is the protocol in which the computers exchange, communicate with each other, right? To send information backward and forward. And this becomes now, right? The domain name. This whole thing is the domain name. Right? So we talk about Toy Sanka. You remember? It would be toysanka.com. When you want to give your sister a party of business, right? She have her own section. Maybe she doing baby toys alone. You know? So it would be toysanka.sister.com. Right? So that you will be a second level domain. Right? And he will be the main domain. Yeah? Main subdomain. Alright, so marketing is a directory. And you all would have seen that before just now. When we were downloading information, right? We have the / and we went to downloads. So that is the directory that we went to, right? Understanding the URL, very important. We built our whole website from scratch to sell the Rubik's Cube. And so much so that somebody could click on WhatsApp us from our page and order immediately. Somebody could click and email us. They see that description of what we have on sale. They get our company history. Yeah? You remember what the code looked like to do that? Anybody from yesterday? This is what the code looks like. So remember we have the title, Rubik's Cube. That's what the people see in the top left hand corner. We have a head, right? Information about us on the page. Right? We have our CSS. So all the H1s, H1. Right? H1. This CSS is defining how the behavior of all those H1s. So we're setting the color to be black. The text is supposed to be in the center align. The type of font is curly, and the size of the text is 80 pixels each. Right? We talk about styling the background. We want the background color to be light blue. Yeah? And so we do style, background color, light blue. So this whole web page would have had a light blue background color. So that's what we're going to be doing today because we didn't do that yesterday. Right? You can see the first heading says, welcome to Rubik's Corporation. Right? And then we talk about the history of the company. Our company has been in business since yesterday, which was the day before. When we come up with this company, right? We located in Woodbrook. That's where we are now. Right? We sell what? Computerized Rubik's Cubes. Right? And we talk about the collection we have. We have the LED version. Yeah? We have the Bluetooth version. We have the robot version, robot solving version. And we have a lot of pictures. Yeah? We have pictures for the company, Rubik's Cube.png. Yeah? We have pictures. We have an image here of the LED version. We have an image of the Bluetooth version. We have an image of the robot version. Right? And we have the information ready to click on WhatsApp us. Look at our WhatsApp number for the businesses here. Yeah? You all could do this for yourselves. So I'm going to show you all now the code again, and we're gonna do some important things in updating that code, right? So look at here, our web page. Everybody's supposed to remember this from yesterday, right? This is our web page here. So if you double click on it, what's gonna happen? Voila! This is our company here. Welcome to Rubik's Cube Corporation, right? The company history. We have the LED version, the Bluetooth version, and the robot solving version. And somebody could click and email us and click on WhatsApp. So if they click, look, they can WhatsApp the school directly. Take a look at that. By the web page you just made, look, they can WhatsApp the school directly. Excellent situation. You see that? Just like that, right? We would have wrote the code to do all this. And you guys could do it, right? So let's go back. Right? And we're going to make some improvements to this today. So we're going to right click on our web page and open with Notepad. Right, guys? That's what we do. I'm going to drag it across here so that you guys can see. So remember the body didn't get the light blue? Yeah? So we're going to make the background light blue. Good? See that? Everybody, we're going to write style equal, right? And then we have these quotation marks. And you say that the background hyphen color is supposed to be light blue. Yeah, just like that. So we're setting the background color to be light blue. So if we save this guy, let's save it. We're going to minimize it, right? And we're going to look back at the web page now and let's see what's going on with it. We're going to reload it. Look, the background is light blue now. You see it? Look at that. So everybody's supposed to update our web page to look like that. So we have a light blue background, right? Which one? The blue thing? Right, that's what we just did on code, right? So I'm gonna bring back up the code now. Take a look at the code here. This is the code. So what we did is inside the body of the code, right? We inserted this information. That's what we inserted just now. Right, to make the background color light. Right, so now you're gonna go back on this side to get what you have. The inside, yeah. We designed this
So this is black thing here. This is an onion.
All right, so you didn't type that in. I'm gonna give it to you. Yeah?
This one.
It finished it. It'll say launch. Look. Your thing actually finished. Which means your thing finished before this. Launch. Yours finished?
So
Unless you would have finished.
this
Yeah, that's just setting the dimensions.
no, I mean
of
it's
the
black thing here, so somebody do that.
Somebody did that. Yeah. All right. So once we're done with the web page lesson, it's after 10. We're gonna be starting with new things today, right? We need a whole 2 hours syllabus. Basically, whole class that we was doing before, we need to do the games. We're gonna be writing our games from scratch. Yeah. When we finish, we're going to
So the watch is almost because of my question.
go on. One set. That's it. You can't erase that. One set. Alright, so what we did, the only change we made is to just change the background color to light. That's the only change that we made. Inside the body tab, when we open the body tab, we insert style equal, and then we have what? The quotation marks, right? Double quotation marks. And then we write background hyphen color equal, well, that's colon, right? Let's see. Yeah? So you have that from yesterday, and you will have that too. Right? We're going to give you our website that you can go to now, and you'll be able to get the code here, right? Ready? Alright, so for those who don't have the code, I'm going to post this code on the World Wide Web, right? So that you all could get it. Give me 1 second.
Sir, I still on this.
Just now.
I still on you multiplies. I still on you usual studio.
Yeah, just now. That's okay. It's okay wherever you are.
I'm on the Indian families.
So I just realized I have everything but the WhatsApp.
Whatever?
I have everything but the WhatsApp.
Oh, you didn't put it. You didn't put it as yet. You can put it now. Yeah. So everybody gonna get this code, right? I'm gonna upload the code to the World Wide Web, and I'm gonna give you all the address that we could go to get it, right? 1 second.
I was waiting and I just went to my home screen.
That's okay. I'm bringing the code for you now. Right? So everybody who didn't type the code gonna get the code. All right. 1 second. I just gonna put it on the kids' computer camp for you all to get it, right?
Wait, it didn't finish downloading.
Yes, 1 second, right?
Yeah.
Right. So I'm gonna give you all the code here. Underneath here. Alright. So I'm coming around and I'm helping everybody who don't have the code to get the code, right? Because I just uploaded it on the World Wide Web. Right? You would have typed the code yesterday.
No, you know the onion burn? What do you mean? Just one thing.
Okay.
No, that won't be the truth.
Okay.
Eat art. Eat art.
Eat art. I had it. Art.
Eat art. Eat art. Eat art. Eat fart. Eat fart. Eat fart. Eat fart. Look at this. Execute.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 second.
Look at this. Listen. Listen. Chop! Skips.
So let's get the code.
So,
1 second.
Kids come. So I can't get this. Kids come. Kids computer.
August 2nd, August 30th, Next, I received clothes Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. for kids. Computer program for kids. Woo-hoo! I see a lot of children here. Watch.
No,
That's not yesterday.
no. I saw it now. Let me see. Let me see.
Is it?
Let me see. No.
No, that's not yesterday. That's me last.
It's.
My laptop.
I don't care.
Yesterday. Sit.
Just give me a little Kevin. That's not. You're a teenager. Yeah. That's if I'm a teenager, but to somebody else.
Alright, so you see what we did here in body? At the level information, right? Come on, give us an idea. Okay.
So,
1 second. Stop calling me so much. Just came to check on you, and I'll be with you again as soon as I can.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is what we inserted. So yeah? That's what we inserted. You're gonna insert this now, right? Yeah. Okay. Come. Come.
What's happening this week?
bro, I'm doing that, bro.
Oh, you should not get any that's good.
You go back to your
I'm not gonna look.
As you tap in it.
So, Barno. I have it.
Also, I can hear something.
What?
Also, I can hear something.
So, where's the computer of the classroom of the children? Oh, yeah, it's right there. I see it. I did all of that. Right there.
Excellent.
Yes.
PhD.
Close. What does that mean? Close. What? There's a I'm ugly. $60 a week or 200.
Again.
2000.
Right, so the only thing that you want to have, the only thing that you don't have on your web page is
Look at this.
in the picture, right? Right, you don't have the picture, you see it?
Kevin, look what I get. Rubik's Cube. Fitting in the Rubik's Cube. Look at this. I still have this white thing here. What? I still have this white thing here.
So I just showed you guys how to get the pictures yesterday, right? Yes, I'm going to show you all how to put the pictures in.
We'll see.
Yeah.
So I think I'm just gonna go and see the picture.
And this one.
Take a picture. Come on, come on.
To the one.
So that's what I have to get a class of the people.
Alright, so you all should know how to get the picture. You can remember? You get the picture yesterday?
It's a good
Google.
well,
Right. Find the picture, right?
and type of picture.
Right.
Then you get the pictures of the
Right, you get all the information. Right. That's it.
Can't you put I didn't finish typing the whole thing, so I didn't finish typing the whole thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the whole thing. So you know how to finish everything. Right?
And what is the bathroom?
So if you're ready for it, this is what you want. We'll just copy the image address. You go back to the profile. You have to go to the website. And, you have the first image. Yeah, right here. We'll be super. Right.
And the big touch dots.
And this is what you'll see. Once you save it, I'll go back to the page. With the picture, yeah.
Look at that.
Look at this.
The video is.
So
Insert some other picture.
it's your favorite. Let me say something. So
I want to take
this.
the first one.
Asian food. Magic.
Since it's connected. That's when you take people. And you're not going to. And it's your but you are to buy that.
No, I'm not buying it back.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
We both have some.
You're not buying it back.
Listen, you guys. Come here. Give it. Put it away in your mouth. I don't want to see that this way again.
Can't
So
go
you
see.
just press it.
And I'm not going to look at it.
I don't care. Now this is what we're going to do.
One piece it will see and you know
Yeah,
JMI.
Okay. Yeah, it's right.
it is.
Right?
What's it is?
It goes up. And 5, 1, 3.
After.
Okay, just take. And then and the target.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but yellow, right?
Oh, the video
So you're just
here.
gonna have to put it in the okay?
That was you. Nice.
Alright, so you ready? The core games is everybody's supposed to be finished with web development. Right? You're gonna be coding games from you need some time to do that. Alright?
Yeah, that's it.
Starting with the first game.
What? Take that off.
Hmm?
Take that off.
And then
Take that off.
no, don't take
What? Search it up. Look. Take them to the app. Touch that. No, that's it. And they can price your type it up.
right.
So yes, you do that and type it up.
Alright, hold on. So remember what we do today? As we type it in. Style equal. See it?
Yeah.
Right. So we're gonna type the background color inside of it. And then right, background color. Right? Then you're ready to move. Alright guys. So we are finished with web development. And possibly the most fun part. We only have our next hour and a half to do. Right? Maybe 1 hour. But that 1 hour and a half. Right? Is what we're gonna be doing next. Alright? So everybody, this is what we changed today. Right? Just make the background color light blue for the body of the web page. Okay? Alright. So let's go ahead now. I'm gonna look at the games now. You all ready?
Hello.
Huh?
Hello.
You're not ready to look at the games? Just now. Huh? Just now, guys. You're not that also. Right. And then, all right, guys. So,
I'm done.
finish? Again. Alright, so that's all the change that we made today is just to make this background color light blue, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and close that now, guys. And this is our website, yeah, where we're selling modern Rubik's cubes. Right? We have a LED version, a Bluetooth version, and a robot version, a robot solving version, right?
So
We're gonna close this.
pictures.
Close that. Yeah. So this will help you with the pictures, right? So remember we had our C++, right? Built, implemented, right? Solution for adding the two numbers and subtracting the two numbers, right? So I'm gonna close that PowerShell, and guys, we're gonna be doing, right, some more interesting stuff right now.
I put your studio and saw it still loading.
So guys, everybody know how to do this part. Click start.
Yes.
Everybody click start. And then we're gonna type notepad. Just happen.
And when you have no problem,
Start here. And then type notepad. Everybody should know how to do this. Notepad, right? everybody know how to open Notepad. That's what we do. Right, we're gonna set up the basic structure for our web page. Right, everybody's supposed to be familiar with that. So we're gonna zoom into it so that we can see the cursor and so on, right? So the basic structure for the web page, where we did the smiley face. You all remember that basic structure? This is the basic structure, right? This is the basic structure that we had, right here. Control V. So we had this basic structure. We have HTML head, body, right? We have the canvas. We started our script, and we have the end of that. We have the end of that script, right? Let's see if I can put that in. I'm gonna type enter, right? We have the end of the script, and we say that the program code is gonna go right here in the center here. So we start the time. So let's stop that, right? That's where the program code actually goes. Yeah. So all the code that we write is gonna go here. Yes, guys. So let's stop it in. So one of the things that we did was to draw the smiley face. So let's copy back the smiley face information code. We're gonna paste it there, right? And we're gonna draw that smiley face. So we're gonna save this, guys. Let's go file, save, right? And we're gonna call this game.html, right? Game.html. Game.html. Yeah, that's what we call it. And make sure we save it on the desktop, right? Everybody save game.html on the desktop. So you should be able to find game.html on the desktop when you go to the desktop. Right, guys? Let's see what that looks like. So look at here. I bring it across for you all. So on the desktop, everybody should be able to see game.html. So double click to open game.html. Right? I'm dragging this back across to here. Right? Everybody should be able to open the game. Okay? Right? And the game looks like this. Smiley face. That's the first thing that we did. Alright, so what we did basically, we just copied back the smiley face. Yeah? That's what we did. We just copied and paste back the smiley face code. That's what we did. Yeah? So instead of the smiley face, right? We're gonna do something else today. Right? We're gonna do something else today. Alright? So this is the basic structure. I'm gonna zoom out of it so that everybody can see. Right? That's the basic structure, and here's where we typing our code, right? Our actual code. Right? To do the very fun stuff that we want to get done. Alright, so right, today, right, we're gonna be
So I'm still trying to get to that.
I'm
still trying to get.
you all check this out and tell me if you all like it, right? Check this out, guys. So I'm gonna copy and paste some information inside here, and I'm gonna save it, right? I'm gonna reload the page. You can just select out something. Alright, so I think I saved it now.
I'm still on an empty notepad. I didn't get.
In an empty notepad?
Yeah,
Just
I didn't get.
let's see what's up.
What we have to go?
So I'm seeing the canvas. Let's see. Bouncing ball. Going to the box. Memory game. Right, so this one definitely is the memory game. Alright, so guys, yeah. Oh, I'm loading the wrong thing. Yeah, I actually was loading the wrong thing all the time. Alright, so let's see if I reload this. Mm-hmm. Let's see which of them is working. So this one here. Nope, not. Bouncing ball. And so the bouncing ball is working. Draw the 3D box. 3D box working. Right? Memory game 2. Right, so memory game 2 is not working. Memory game. Also not working. Mouse trace. Alright, mouse trace is working. Validate. Yeah, I'm just checking to see what's working, right? Mm-hmm. Change Oh. PM. Yes. I cannot see the canvas. Alright, so you all seeing the different games, right? Yeah. 3D box. These are all the things that we're gonna be doing today. Yeah, we're starting from smiley face. I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna delete all this, right? So remember, where we have program code goes here, that's where the important information is gonna go, right? So the first one we're gonna be looking at is the bouncing ball one, right? That's the first one we're gonna be looking at. Huh? So guys, we were talking about creating realistic, right? Realistic simulations, right? And this is what the code looks like here. Yeah, because that's what it's supposed to do, right? We are simulating like the real world where the ball bounces, right? All right, so take a look at it, guys. So the ball is bouncing, right? All right, so this program simulates a ball bouncing by repeatedly drawing the ball at the calculated new position according to the arc of what is called a parabola. Right, so when you're exposed to high-level math, right, you're going to learn what is a parabola. Right, so you could start by setting the time to 0. So you all know that variable means what? Var means variable, right? So t is equal to 0. That's what we do. Set the time equal to 0. We set the height to be 0. So we have two variables, t and y, and both of them is set to 0. We create a draw function, right, that creates the sky. Fill the sky with blue. Right, we could draw the ground as well. This is this white places where we draw the ground. So you can see we're using the fill and the rectangular geometry in order to create this ground here. right? We could calculate the velocity and the behavior of the ball using formulas, right? So you guys can see the formula here that we're using, and we could calculate the velocity, speed of it, and the rate at which it falls. We could code all that, right? So this is for the shadow now. We could make the shadow, look at the shadow expanding. So the ball going up, the shadow expanding. When the ball coming down, look, the shadow decreasing in size, yeah? So this oscillating shadow, which expanding and decreasing, right? The code here is responsible for doing that, yeah? We're gonna set this up one by one so that you guys could appreciate what's going on. All right, and then we could actually draw the actual ball. So this is the ball here, right? And this is what happens when it hits the ground, right? And the whole thing starts over again because we're incrementing the time by 5 in each instance. But we can actually slow it down, you know. What about we increment by 3 instead of 5? Yeah? So let's save that and let's see what happens. Look at that. Is it moving slow now?
Yeah.
Yeah? We can speed it up. We can make it move real fast. Right? Increment the time by 8 seconds every interval. It's going to be moving a lot faster. Look at that. Yeah? So we could simulate real world things. The behavior of the real world. We could draw a car. Ain't you all playing the car games?
Yeah.
You see how the car behaving? Like how the real world, a ball will bounce in the real world? Same thing. This is the coding here. And does that, right? This is a little advanced, right? So that's why I'm just breaking it down and explaining it for you guys, right? So I'm showing you the advanced and then we're going to do some really simple things after, right?
So I'm
All right.
not on that.
Huh?
I'm still not on that same notepad.
Anything on your pad?
I'm not on that notepad.
Oh, this one here?
Yeah.
Okay.
How you get?
All right. So remember, guys, what do we need? We need just everything that says from program code goes here all the way down to the last 2 curly brackets, right? We deleted all that information. So all the code that we put in for these simulations and games and so on, going right there. All right? So that was the bouncing ball that we did just now, right? This is the memory game. What do you want to take a look at this memory game? All right, so I'm going to paste the code for the memory game here. I'm going to save the file, and I'm going to reload it now. This is number 2. I know one of them was working for sure. Let's see which one. Was it this one? No. Oh, this one. Right, so we have that one looking like that. How about this one?
And then look.
Mouse race. All right. Edits.
Sir.
All right, so look, we have a mouse racing game, guys. You all seen that?
So what is that? I'm
Yes,
not racing now. A racing.
I'm gonna copy and paste the code which is responsible for that game, right? Into the appropriate section. So from here, it says no loop. We deleted all that information going all the way back up, right? To where it says program code goes here. So we're gonna delete all that, right? We're gonna put the information for this game on the right hand side. We're gonna close all these tabs here, tabs that we have. Right, because this is what we have. So we're working with the game.html. Right, game.html. That's what we're looking at, right? So we're gonna call this one our game.
Sir.
So we have smiley face, we're changing that to our game, right? So everybody could do this on their side. Our game. Yeah? We're gonna wait for everybody to get this, and then we're gonna begin, right? Right? To code this game.
Sir. Well, that's good.
We're gonna wait for everybody to do the simple stuff, and then we're gonna begin to code the game, right? So I'm erasing all the important parts of the game. I'm gonna erase all the important parts of the game. I'm gonna get everybody up to speed where they're supposed to be, right? How much are we gonna use the bathroom? No. I think you want to go and play.
So I'm still on the empty notepad.
You just use the bathroom and just get up. You wanna play again? Alright, I'm gonna be waiting for you to come. Alright, so this is the basic structure. Everybody, gonna type this. Alright, and remember, it's just here we put in information for the actual data. You all see that? I was just showing you guys just going back and forward and connect. Right? So you guys know you have a?
I want an empty notepad.
Okay, very good. Now, you would have typed this from yesterday, right? So you see this basic structure, guys? Alright, I want to give you all this. Alright, so you all remember the website that you all went to earlier? Yeah? I'm going to save it here. So guys, you all take a look. Everything that is typed on this side of the screen, right? I'm going to show you all how to get that. So create a new tab. Go to www.excellencetuitiontt.com. Right? Everybody go to this website. So you don't want to write that code, right? Because I'm sharing it with you. Everybody go to this website. Alright, so everybody finished typing that? No? What? No, I'm not gonna wait for you. That's crazy. You're too big for that. Alright, so if you go to Excellence Tuition, right, you're gonna see the kids computer camp here. Right? Click on the kids computer camp. Everybody click on it. And then you're going down to the bottom. Everybody go down to the bottom, you're gonna see the code there for you. Look at it. This is the code here. So you're gonna copy, right? Copy this code.
So I'm still trying to get
Click
to
copy. Alright, still trying to get there?
Yeah.
I think I had it loaded up on your computer.
So this one?
Hmm?
This one?
Yeah, that's it. No, just showing you how to do it. Yeah, sorry.
So I copied the whole thing.
Yeah, you can scroll like this and the system.
I copied the whole thing. Okay,
It's not clear.
I copied it.
Nope.
See?
Look at this, Isaiah.
Alright, everybody, look, so when you copy that, right?
So I copied the whole thing.
When you copy it,
You said not on that.
you know on it? Okay, I'm coming by you. When you copy it, guys, come on this side, press Control A. You can delete everything there, and press Control V, right? And that's how you get back everything. And then we can just go to save, just like that.
Plus.
Yeah?
I want my six.
Everybody's supposed to do that. You're not getting the guys. But that's okay because you can't do
I
it
C
yesterday.
plus.
Smiley face. Smiley face is what you need.
I can't kill a smiley face.
Hmm?
I can't kill a smiley face.
Your smiley face, yeah.
No, I can't see it.
Hmm?
I don't get it. Where's my smiley face? The smiley face was not there.
Mm-hmm.
This computer. Correct. That's great. That's great.
Just for
Can you help me get your phone? Can you see? Kevin, look like it's Max is almost here.
until it ends. Oh no,
Why would I get fish? Why do you
if you get it, just get it.
They want to open LinkedIn.
Isaiah,
Yeah.
don't open anything for him. If you do, we won't be.
Too late on the journey.
Huh?
This is too late on the journey.
Listen. Isaiah. Keep
Listen, look at it.
so wait this.
Alright, so come in, how you doing? Yes?
Keep our
So you went to that entrance, okay? You should just leave it tonight.
Why are you pressing that?
good ducks. Isaiah, are you going to the future?
You probably just
So do. That is not the mouse.
stop doing that?
Leave me alone. Almost done.
who's it?
What are you doing?
When some kids are not in school.
I'm coming to the next season, so I have to do that.
I am my test. Who's there? So somebody's knocking on the door. Let's try to go in. What's she want to do?
One moment.
The hostess. That's not the hospital.
Let her.
That's the hospital. Host? It was something.
You're alive, right? Just be live. Alright, guys.
Something is on my hair. Better some shampoo.
Right, so everybody should be here. Everybody should have the game in notepad on one side, and then everybody should also have now, right? Everybody should also have the web browser open on the other side, right, of the screen. Just as I have it here, right? So I have it a little bit in the reverse order. Right, so I'm just gonna fix that. Alright, guys, take a look at it. So this is what I have on my screen. This I'm moving across to here, and I'm gonna have the game open, yeah? So the code for the game now. Guys, the code for the game is what I'm gonna upload. Right? and you're going to be able to take it from the screen. Alright? I'm going to put the code for the game now. You all ready for the code for the game? That game we have there.
Yes, sir.
Right. It's a lot, eh?
What?
It's a lot of code. Alright, so you all go on the website, you're going to see the code for the game there on the website. Alright? So you'll see it have a section that says code for game.
Not showing my heart. Woo!
Alright, so everybody should be able to see the game, right? Everybody should be able to see the code for the game as well. So if you go back to here and you reload, right, the code for the game is going to show up right underneath. Right, so everybody could get that code and they could copy and paste it. Right? So let's take a look. Let's wait. So I'm scrolling back down. Take a look at it, guys. Alright, so you can see this is the basic structure of the web page. And we're going to put the code for the game here. And this is the actual code for the game. Code for the game. Everybody seeing that? So go ahead, copy everything. Just go all the way down, copy everything up to the last semicolon. So right click and go to copy and then come here now and paste that in program code. Right, as you hear, just press Ctrl V. Ctrl V to paste it. And then you want to save it now, file, save. Then you want to come here now to our game, right, where it says our game, and you want to reload. Huh?
Shampoo.
Yes, sir.
Shampoo, but you.
Back up everything.
For shampoo. This is
Everybody's supposed to get that. Everybody's supposed to have this.
no.
Anybody have issues?
Yeah.
Huh? Anybody have an issue?
Yes.
Alright, yes sir. I'm gonna come by you. Alright, so remember what we're doing, guys, right? We're just going across to here. It's computer camp, reload it, reload the page, right? You can see the updated info. When you reload the page, guys, alright, when you reload the page, we're gonna see the structure, the basic structure, and we're gonna see game code for the game. Here is where we want to copy everything. So let's go all the way down and copy everything from here, right? Control C. And then you come in here and you're pasting it right inside where it says we have to insert the game code.
Wait, how do I get that?
Right, so this is what your thing would have looked like. Right, and you just want to insert it right here. Just press Ctrl V, right? And you want to save that file. So if you come across now to smiley face, right, and you reload, it's supposed to be seeing the game.
So how do I get to the code?
Just because the code is on your screen. Figure that something might not be copying very well. Alright, so everybody should have this. Yeah.
And the mom didn't tell me.
Alright, so anybody who didn't have this,
Tell the mom.
and I'll come and check on
I
you.
don't know how to
The mom said.
Anybody who didn't have that? So everybody, right? Remember what you're doing. You just come in on this side of the screen, click the kids computer cam, and you're gonna see the code, right?
You got to again?
Right, you're gonna see the code that you have to use for the game. Right, this is the code for the game here.
No, I think I
Program
might
code goes here.
somewhere, but I think I might. Yeah.
So that's
So I just, it's mine.
Alright, I'm gonna copy the whole thing. I'm gonna make it a little easier for everybody.
You know how to play?
Right? So where it says code for game,
Really?
that's what you're gonna be copying.
I don't have to type here. I have to type here or here. I'm gonna type here. No. Expression. No, my shopping. What's going on?
Everybody are pasting the entire code for the game. The entire thing in one place. Alright? So this is how we do it. This is the updating process because some of you are not getting through. We're gonna delete everything here. Just delete all. Delete everything here. And then go back to the page. Look, go back to the kids computer tab. Reload everything. Right, wait for it to load up properly. Wait for it to load up properly, right? Then go down and you see the code for the game. You want to copy everything from here. Everything here. Go all the way down until we copy everything, right? So it would have stopped here somewhere. Right here at HTML, right? You want to copy that, then you want to come across here, you want to paste it here. And you want to save the file. Save the file. So this is supposed to be a lot easier for everybody to do now. When you reload, right? I realize the from the web to here.
So delete all of these things.
Yeah, everybody should be able to do that. And save the file. And then we redo it. Right? We should be seeing the game.
So how to delete
Anybody not seeing the game?
Sir, how to delete it? I'm not seeing the game. How to Control A, delete.
Yeah.
Control A, delete.
Yes, Control A,
Delete.
then press delete. Right.
What click on? I not see the game. I deleted everything.
Yeah, but you have to paste the game now. For the game. Yeah, this is all the game for me, right?
So why does one card in the middle?
I'll move it. I'll move it.
I look at the game first.
Huh?
The game first.
The game now pause.
it is.
This one is great. Let's not pause.
Yes, it is.
I'm not talking to Isaiah, I'm talking to you. And Isaiah.
Oh, you didn't refresh it?
Something.
We're going to do all that.
So why this guy here?
Huh?
Why this guy here?
He's a rabbit. He's the only one
Rabbit?
that's
What kind of rabbit is that?
It's a rabbit. That's the only rabbit that's sucking. Okay.
Ooh, my mommy is there.
Yeah.
This racing car should be up there.
You want this juice? Here you
Thank you. Actually, it may.
Alright, so when I copied everything on the web just now, I realized,
You want this, Kevin?
right? And it's causing a little issue. Right? Uploading it on the web for you guys is causing a little issue.
You need some shampoo in here. This is shampoo. But I put some
The shampoo is good. I put plenty of shampoo. But this is shampoo bottle. Plenty shampoo. Plenty shampoo. You need some shampoo in your hair? This is a hair salon. Here, give me a hair.
Alright, everybody see the game and the code?
Now rub your hair. Like this. Me too.
We're gonna do, huh?
And I got assist here.
Yeah, you need assistance? Sorry, I'm gonna come.
Yeah, I'm not seeing the game.
Just
Like my thing, someone happened. Someone hacked my computer. I make all my
what's up with that?
Look like that's a hot noise.
Hey guys, what's up with that? Who not behaving now?
So we just tried to play some shampoo.
Some what?
We just tried to play some shampoos. Shampoos for your hair.
But she doesn't.
Look, here's some shampoo. Rub your hair.
So it's like,
Take your body brush and a comb. Just take off the hoodie on. Okay. Here's some shampoo. Give me a hand, Kevin. Now rub your hair. Oh, dear! That's disgusting. Isaiah, here's some shampoo. Here's some more shampoo.
Guys,
Good.
alright, so we get in some little issues, right?
Rub it to
That
your
I want
hair.
to resolve.
Here's some more shampoo.
What's
Put it
going on?
for your hair now. Oh, that is not true. That is not true. See, Isaiah, put some more shampoo. Yes, I will put some more shampoo.
Alright, Destiny. You just doing your own thing, you don't really. Alright, so I'm gonna try a much more simple code for you guys to do, right? Alright, so you all tell me if you all seeing the code now. I'm gonna put it online.
Isaiah,
Something more simple because this one not working for you guys when you all copy and paste it, right?
here.
I'm trying to find a better way for you guys to copy and paste. Alright, so this one is much more simple. So remember what we do? We delete everything inside the notepad, right? Everybody delete everything in the notepad. Go back to the website, reload the page. Everybody's supposed to be doing it. When you reload the page, alright, you're gonna actually write this one. If we're not getting through, you're gonna actually write right before the end of class. Alright, just scroll down and you're gonna see the game. Code for the game. Look at right here. So you just want to select everything here. You can see how short this one is, right? Control C, then go across here, Control V, and then click File, Save, then come back to Smiley Face and reload it. Right? So you can see that, yeah, it's definitely we're getting an issue there when we have to copy and paste it from the web.
I had our
Right? So this one is simple. This one we're gonna actually type out this one, right? So I'm gonna see if you guys could actually take out of it. Make it real. Look at what is happening. So where it says program code goes here, right? You can see we have position variables for the X and Y position. We have a function to draw these dots on the screen.
So
And every time we click it draws a new dot. Check this out, guys. Look, I click it, draw a new dot. You see it? So we click in and we get in more dots now. Check that out.
So I want to click.
So what we're doing now is making it rain. You see that?
So I want to click.
Alright, so we're gonna write this one since we can't copy and paste. I'm gonna give you all the option to write it. Okay? Alright, you're making the rain
So
fall.
can I click it?
Yeah. Alright, so this one is just a few lines of code. Look at it. That's all it is. It says program code goes here.
What all those balls doing there?
Because we just click it. So we click the screen to
I
make
want
it.
to click some more.
Yeah, go to the bottom.
All
Alright, so
click some more.
go ahead. Sit down there. So everybody would have seen this on the website, right? Everybody will see this from the website. Alright, so from the website, remember the process. We copy the information, we come across it here, and we paste it, right? Let's see what's wrong. Hold on, guys. Let's save it. So when they save it, guys, you're supposed to be seeing this issue. Right? You're not seeing the canvas. Right? We have a problem seeing the canvas. Right? It says our canvas, but we're not actually seeing the canvas. Let's see what's going on.
What happened to you, boy?
Hey. Alright, so there should be a script. There's a missing script that's supposed to be stating where we're getting that.
Do I have to do that?
Yeah, there's a missing script. That's the issue. We have a missing script when we copy it from the web, right? File, save. Let's see. Yeah, look at it. Look at it come back now. Alright, so everybody who's getting the issue when you copy it from the web, right? You're gonna fix it by inserting this script line. So I'm gonna go back and see if I could check that out for you guys. So it's gonna be as easy as possible for you guys, right? Hold on. I'm not sure why this script is disappearing. Yeah, but it is definitely disappearing. I'm seeing that it is disappearing. It's not coming. It's not coming up.
I'm still on the empty file. That's how I get to the application.
Huh?
I'm still on the empty file.
Yes, sir.
I want to hear on the scene 1/12 of the second. That feels really nice here.
Yes, sir.
What is for?
I'm trying to copy the missing script. I get it to copy, you know it. Yeah, I get it to copy. Alright, let's see if this is gonna work.
Yes.
It's supposed to. Alright, so guys, hey, everybody. Take a look at this.
I said Maxi's here.
Yep. Take a look at this, guys. So when you copy the code, right? When you reload, you're gonna reload the information. Wait for it. Because remember we started with deleting everything here. Right, so let's see what's going on. Alright, we're gonna see this thing here, right? We're gonna have to copy that too. So we started from here, doc type, going all the way down. Let's see if we can copy everything, guys. Try this. Try and copy everything. Control C, then come across the notepad and paste it here, right? Alright, so this is what was given the issue. This script here was given the issue. Alright, so we're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix it. We're gonna write script. We open the script there. Right? And this is supposed to be the source of the script. SRC. SRC is supposed to be the source of the script. Actually, I kind of, yeah, obviously it's duplicated. So let's delete that. So we have source of the script, and now we're gonna close that script. Destiny, what are you doing? Right, it will look something like this. Right, so we open the script tab, we close the script tab at the end here, right, and then we close the script tab using the close tab. I'm gonna come around and I'm gonna fix that. Let me see if we make it rain. It's still working. Yeah, look, it's still working, right?
Oh
So this was the issue that we was getting. In that the source here with the script we was getting that issue. Sharing that information over the web. Right? That's the issue that we were getting. All right, 1 second.
So, shower. I don't know how to write that.
Yeah, you know how to write it. So that's what we're gonna be doing now.
I do it.
Hmm?
I do it. So you take it off.
What did I do?
Look, it's off. So I don't see nothing. And I can't write all of that.
Yes, you could.
Can't? No, I can't. I'm tired.
No, she can't. All right, so all right, so everybody should have this basic structure at least. All right, so everybody's supposed to be here, and we're gonna actually type the game. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna delete all this information. All right, so everybody should have this basic structure up. And make sure that everybody have this basic structure up, and then we're gonna type the game inside here, right? So remember we're in this basic structure, right? Everybody remember?
No.
Yeah, you come into here. You come into this website. Right? You're supposed to have it. And copy and paste everything all the way down. Right? Copy and you paste everything here. So you first gotta delete everything from here and then you paste it. Yeah? Right? So this we're gonna have an information, we're gonna have a problem with this. This is what we had to fix. Once we fix that script, then the whole thing is gonna work. Right? We just have to save that info and then basically we can reload, right? And the game is gonna be working. Let's see. Yeah. Look where we have the script problem right here. So this is how we fix the script. Everybody copy and paste from the website?
No.
Alright, I'm coming around. This is on the website, yeah? Yeah, but you copy too much things. Instead of copy from here, all the way up. So top type.
No.
You actually have we didn't remove this page up, so
You're especially dismissed. Everyone is specially dismissed.
no, we don't.
Yes, we are.
No, we don't.
Yes, we are. Everybody's officially dismissed from their hips.
That's what she wasn't doing.
Everybody is officially dismissed. Officially dismissed.
Right here.
So, Kevin, Isaiah, Sabrina, what's her name?
Suriana.
Oh yes, Suriana. Let me start over. So, Kevin, Isaiah, Suriana, Nathan. You and this is our school.
Right, so everybody should have that on screen, right? So you don't have that on screen. Alright, let's come around. You have that on screen?
Oh, doggy!
How much time I tell you? You have to open it.
Yeah.
How about this? You're gonna get punishment next time. Okay? Right? A lot as punishment. Alright, so you have me right. I'm back at you. You did everything? Oh yeah. You didn't read it. You didn't read it. Did you read it? You get it? Read it is the CD. Alright, so everybody, I'm trying to get you all to that screen that we have here. Alright? That's what I'm trying to get. What the screen that I have, I'm trying to get you all to that. Right? Alright, so now you are on my screen. Yeah. You're actually there. Yeah. Alright, so guys, you see when I upload the code on the internet for you all, there's an issue that is coming up. And the issue is the source for the JavaScript. And so we're about fixing that issue. Alright, that's what we're trying to do. Destiny. You're gonna type it just now, okay? Yes. You're gonna have to type it up now. Okay? Yes, you do. Just lazy. That's what's going on with you. You are lazy, Destiny. Yes. You have to do the work, right? It's not just play alone. Right? You have to be willing to do some work, okay? Alright? You really want to play? Huh? You want to make mommy and daddy proud of you? Right, that's why you have to do some work, okay? Alright, so now Destiny's at my screen. Alright, so everybody should be at that screen right here. I'm gonna come and check on it.
No.
Wait for the source. Oh, right.
Ow.
You were working now.
Let's see the back.
You decided to do
Later, are you going to the field trip? This is so school.
So your thing's supposed to be
Your
okay.
body brackets.
This is like you're going.
This
So
T here,
what?
extra T that is not supposed
Oh,
to
you're not coming.
be. Your game's supposed to move normal. Very good.
So you're going to stay home.
What do you have to do?
Games.
And all them money comes to
Games.
slow.
HTML.
No, I don't.
You're supposed to have a open. You draw my screen, your screen different from mine.
What is staying here
That's
too?
an issue.
I'll open it just so I can post it.
Games and this. Look at it working. Right, so this thing working actually.
Later. Anytime it's a baby.
Look, I'll just press it and we get an extra thing.
Okay.
Right. Here's all this working. Alright, so everybody who is at my screen, Kevin, I did you already, right? So you don't have my screen. So everybody gonna do what? You scroll around and you're supposed to be scrolling.
My pinky
So
fingers
you can
hurt.
my screen and stuff right here.
I kissed it.
So look at it. So everybody's on my screen. Look at it, guys. Guys, this is how we're gonna fix it. Ready? So when I copy the code and I paste it on the web for you all, the source for the JavaScript was getting corrupted. So we're gonna fix it now. You all ready?
Yeah.
So in front of SRC, everybody should be seeing SRC. You wanna make a little space. You wanna open a script tag, script like that, right? And remember, like it says script tag, you want a space between script and SRC. So you can see it closes right here. And then you want to close script tag SCRIPT like that. Yeah. And once we finish typing this that we just typed here, we can then save the file. Alright, and we should be able to reload and make it rain. Look at that.
So shaken.
So just click, everywhere you click the mouse, you can see we're getting more rain now. Yeah?
Sir, I'm not getting that.
Or you not get it?
I don't know. I don't want to get it.
Right? So everybody did that? Kevin, did you do
No,
that?
sir. Sir, I don't have
We're
it.
gonna give you tic-tac-toe, okay?
Very
Very good. Very good. Alright, so everybody, once you get this working on your screen, I can give you the memory game, I can give you the mouse game, I can give you the buy the apple, or buy the tomatoes, I can give you the tic-tac-toe. Right?
Sir, I want to get a blue thing there.
Which one?
That thing there.
Yeah. You're not following. You
So when
can do what we
So
said.
when I first read it,
Don't
I
forget this whole thing. Sir, sir, look at this whole thing.
That's what we're doing now, Destiny.
I can't get it.
I'm gonna come at you this one. Stay right with me. What?
Great.
Look at it. Hola. Hola. Come on, by. Because you're gonna get it. And then come on by you. You get it? Nice. Destiny, what else did you do?
Under that. You have to copy everything Robotics. Start on the left and go down. So go to start up with one. You have to get that. I just start it over.
This one.
So go to the left and go there.
Oh, that's what's wrong. That's the first one.
Refresh.
That's what we're doing now.
What?
Just refresh.
You don't have to know how to get it. I'm getting it for you.
Just delete it.
That's it.
Get in. Voila. Now you have it. This. Click the screen. Make it read. Alright, guys. So you're having fun clicking the screen and making it read?
Yes.
Look. Isaiah. Thanks. I get another Netflix. Whoa. Kevin. Whoa.
Serena. What's up with
It's
that?
raining.
I didn't see it.
Yes, it's raining.
What if you read
It's
that
not raining outside.
It's reading now. Right? Make it read. Yeah? So everybody has this on their screen, which means now you're ready for the other rest of code now. Right? So guys, look what we're gonna do next. We're gonna do the rabbit game. You ready for the rabbit game?
Nope.
Yeah. So remember, go to the web page, right? So here what? We deleted, look at what we deleted. Remember, we need these two curly brackets and the semicolon is where our original code ends. So we gotta delete from here. Everybody follow me. Destiny. Right? You're scrolling down, because you'll be here now, Destiny. Scrolling down. And from here, we highlighting all that information. We're going all the way up. Right? So it says, so where it says program code goes here. The line under that, we deleted all that. That's what we deleted. Because that is responsible for making it read. We're going to do a different game now. The max is ready for you all, right? Who going to the
Me and Destiny.
Okay.
I pick it.
Mechanical line. Mechanical line.
You look at it when I go to the
That's
top, I
cool.
can't. You go tell me about it.
I tried making a sword. It worked out nice.
What other game we gonna play soon? What
Yeah,
other game we
have
gonna
to
play?
make a sword.
We're going to do the bite the apple. We're going to do bite the apple now.
But yeah,
Bite the apple.
okay,
Yeah,
though.
go on. Max, you do it?
Yeah, you want to say.
People outside. People outside already?
Yes, and we got the last place.
Jesus. Ha! We're gonna. Gee. Oh my gosh.
Listen, what's wrong with you, Shan?
I don't know. I want to do.
Yes.
I want to do. Have I about to say that? I just say that.
And also something
So only we are putting this program code. Yeah, the line below program code. Yeah. So the information we're getting now, guys, right, is to bite the tomato. Right? And we're gonna do the memory game. Then I'm gonna send you all the bouncing ball. Right? So how fast you all could do that?
So how to get out?
Huh? How fast you all could do that will determine, right? How fast you all get to load up anything. Yeah, go ahead. It's just 2 people out.
So Miss,
Going
we
to?
bring our lunch.
Yeah, bring your lunch.
I didn't bring my bag today.
You can leave it back in there. If you have your lunch, you just bring your lunch.
Alright, so I'm gonna give you all the code now for us to grow some flowers, right? You all ready to grow some plants?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna grow some plants. Alright? Alright, so everybody should be where I am, where we deleted all the information in the program goes here section of the code. And then you all go back to the website now, guys. Everybody go back to the website. Yeah? And you're gonna see the code for the game. Right? Or I'm gonna put it in a section called new code. New code. Right? You're gonna put it there for me, right? Put new code there for me. Right, I save it. You all go back to the web page and reload that web page. Right? Everybody should remember how to do that. Right? Remember how to do that, guys?
No.
Yeah, you all have to go to the next tab, because remember I left the tabs open for you all. So it would be the kids computer programming summer camp tab. That would be like this. And if you all went back to it, you'll see the new code that I left for you guys. Alright, let's go down. Yeah, let's take a look at it. It says new code, you see it? So from new code here, we copy all this information, go all the way down, take your time, copy it, take your time. You don't copy too much. Up to this point that says draw scene. Right? I'm gonna copy that. Up to that point that says draw scene. Everybody do that, right? I'm gonna make sure that I remove this table that is here. Huh? Uh-huh. So everybody copy this info, right? Copy, and then you drop it right in the center here where it says program code goes here. Don't forget where you're putting it, eh? Right in the center where it says program code goes here. Control V to paste it. Then file, save. Game.html. Right, that's what we need. We need game.html, right? So it's supposed to be right on the desktop here first. Right? Game.html.
CMD. You want to have it?
Triana.
The website's
Okay, right there, guys. That's it. Right? So this one is drawing the flowers now. Take a look. Every time we click,
It
look,
going.
look the flowers growing. Look at that.
That's cool.
Ooh. Hey guys, Triana, you have it?
Yeah.
It's growing?
Yeah.
Right. You not have any brother?
Yeah, she asked me.
It's growing? Is it growing? You get it to grow?
I'm finally found
You don't get it. You have to copy code and paste it over into the system.
I'm a corridor. You want to have a button?
Alright, so I come by you later.
Can you reload it?
On team trip.
Yeah.
Alright, so the Maxi go on with them now. Alright, if you want to regrow the trees, reload the browser. And it's gonna start from scratch and you can get the regrow. Yep. Hit reload. Hit reload it and then check. Reload the page. Yeah. Check. Go ahead and grow it. Click the canvas on your canvas. Click on your canvas. Go ahead. Click the canvas. Click. Yep. Great. Very good. Very good, guys. So everyone is right here where we are. Right? And you all know having fun. Trying to find one for the tomatoes. Everybody having fun growing their plants?
Yes.
Alright, that's good. All right, so we're doing our next one now, guys. And this one that we're doing is the bouncing ball. Actually, the mouse game. Yeah, I should give you all the rabbit game first. So let's give you all the rabbit game. Alright, so I'm gonna put the rabbit game code same place I put it before. Right, you're all just gonna copy and paste it here. From underneath new code, right? That's where it's gonna be. Right? Directly under new code. Okay, guys?
Yes.
So you all should recall how to get it from under new code. Alright, so it's on new code now. So all you have to do is to come here, reload this page. Right? So remember, we had to delete out this information, right? Remember, we need these last two curly brackets and the semicolon. We need that. So we had to delete from there going all the way up to where it says program code goes here, right? So we delete and delete it. Keep going up, scrolling up. Because we had to delete all that info. Right up to where it says program code goes here. We want to leave that information. So we deleted all there. Look at that. Right? And then we come back on this side now. Where we have new code. That's what we need, right? New code from here. It says program code goes here, right? We're going to select from here all the way down. Right? And we're going to Control C and then Control V and paste it in, right? Just like that. We're going to save the file. Let's reload the game now. Where is the game? Oh, that was the Make It Rain. Alright, so I'm going to close that, guys. Because I'm looking for the actual game. Alright. So you're supposed to have it already open. So you all could just like reload it. Alright. I'm gonna put it here. Right here. I'm gonna add it here, right? So look at that. So once we save it, guys, and we reload, right, we're gonna get this game. You can see, right? If you click here, look at what is happening to this rabbit. He's moving fast, right? These are the ones not moving. Yeah? This is called the rabbit race. So we could identify who win. Let's take a look. Let's see who win. These two ahead, right? Who gonna cross the finish line first? This one. You all seen that? Everybody get the game to work?
No, I'm still copying it.
Alright, so I'm coming and check on you, right? Alright, so all this was taken from Khan Academy, right? Very easy and simple stuff for you guys to load. Right, just copy and paste in the code. And voila!
And so it's nice to get it.
You trying to get it?
Buy new code.
Hmm?
Buy new code.
Buy? Yeah. On the new code? So you're not gonna have it?
I didn't know
You didn't get it? So we have 15 minutes to lunch. I want to make sure that we finish everything that we're doing. Hmm?
I'm not getting it.
So, okay.
I have copy of it.
So,
Can you have copy of it?
no, you make it, you click it on, make it right. You have game. Right, so remember, game is not the one that you have open at the moment. This is game, right? Just put it on that side. So we need game here. Which one of these is game? Game. Uh, okay. Um, let's see what. So you can what's his name? Let's go back. Here's your website. No, we didn't. Hmm? Because I copied it from the website and the group, right? sunflowers. Okay. So that's crazy. That's something. Just before I help you, something is wrong. Did you get it?
No.
You didn't get it too, kind of? Alright, so obviously something is wrong. So I'm gonna redo the procedure on my side. And let's see if it works on my side. If it works on my side, then reasonably it should work on yours, right? So let's go back up. So remember we had to delete everything that says program code goes here, right? Yeah, we're deleting up to this point right now. Yeah. Delete all that, right? Then on the website, right, make sure that you all reload the website. Don't forget to reload the website, right? Make sure that's an important part of your responsibility is to reload the website. Alright, wait for it to come up. We're scrolling down to where we see new code right here. Right, and we copy in right below where program code goes here. We're gonna copy all that. Right, we kinda open a little too fast. As you notice, just scrolling down to control. We take your time going back up, right? This is what we copy it. Right. So this is it, right to here. It says mouse click, right? That's where we stop it, right here. So we want to copy that, Control C, and we want to come inside here, Control V to paste it. We want to save the file now. Then we want to come back here, where we say make it rain. At least make it rain. Everybody's supposed to have game on their desktop. Game is what you want to open, right? Yeah. So I'm seeing that there indeed is error. Right? So this is what you're supposed to be getting. So there is an error, guys. Let me check out to see why you guys getting that error. This is the mouse game.
Yeah.
Hmm?
It's a mouse game.
So it's the mouse game. Alright. Yeah, look at it working now. Alright, so I'm gonna see. Alright, so you all do the process one more time. Alright? Everybody gonna do the process one more time, right? So you come in to here, right? And you're gonna hit the reload button. Just now I'll tell you when to hit the reload button.
I did last one no move.
Hmm?
I did last one no move.
Or last one.
Last one.
Last rabbit.
Yeah.
He does move, but
Yeah, social anxiety.
alright, so it's a kind of random thing. So it's a game that you observe, you don't really partake in it, right? Alright, so if you all go ahead and reload the web page now, we just click the reload button one more time, everybody. Wait for it to load. Just copying the program is a little challenging. I know that. Alright, so we just scroll along a bit, right? On the new code. Here. I'm gonna copy all that. Ready? Scrolling down, take your time. Right, look, we get to the end. Wait. This thing is really messy. Right below there. Right here. So we're gonna copy that, Control C. Remember, on this side, we have program code goes here. You remember that?
Yep.
Let's find where program code goes here. Right. So the line directly below that, all the way down to the to the bottom. All the way down to the bottom. Right up to the last two curly brackets like that, we deleting all that. We don't need that, right? Remember, we don't need that. So right in the center here, we're gonna paste the information for the game, and we want to save it. Yeah, 1 second. Just want to make sure it's working. All right. So obviously, we're getting a issue with copying and pasting that code from the web. Let's see, because we still have the script info. So something is not copying and pasting well. I'm gonna give you all a different game now, right? Instead of us having to fight over that. Downloads. Next up. Yeah, this one is biting the tomatoes. So we're gonna create a tomato, and we're gonna be able to bite it, right? By hovering our mouse on it, right?
Yeah.
Now we're gonna actually type the code for doing this. Everybody, we're gonna actually type the code for doing this. Right, so right here is where we're doing it, right? You all delete everything from program code. I'm gonna save it and I'm gonna reload on my side. Alright, look at the tomatoes, right? And look at what's going on. You can bite it until I eat all. Voila. Let's take a look, guys. We bite the first part, we eat the rest. Look at that.
I accidentally deleted the website.
Press Ctrl Z to get it back. Alright? So we're gonna reload. Everybody, we're gonna type this one. We're actually gonna type this one. So we're gonna take a look at what that code entails, right? We're gonna type this one so we're gonna appreciate it.
I got rid of the website itself. The programming. The kids programming. I got rid of that.
Oh. So that's your smiley face that you had. Yes, we can actually work with that. Your smiley face that you had. You can work with that. What's up with Visual Studio? Did you open that?
No.
Well, it's still
It's still downloaded. Because when it was downloaded, I accidentally took it off. I went to the YouTube.
That's what we're going to be typing. You ready?
Yeah.
So to do this biting the tomato, right? What we have to do, we have to create two variables, right? So let's create two variables. We say var, this is the first variable, we're calling it x, and we're making x equal to, remember, the size of the canvas is 400 by 400. You remember that? The X position is 400, Y position is 400, right? That's the amount of pixels we have essentially in that space. So we create a variable called X, which we set the X value to be 230. We're creating an X variable called Y, and we're setting that value to be 150. Like that. Remember, we must have the semicolon, right? All right, so we have those two variables now. We're going to create the code for the tomato. Tomate. Tomato. That's it, right? We write the code for the tomato now. All ready? So we don't need any stroke. So we write no stroke. Right? We just open and close brackets like that. And we must fill now with a kind of red color. Right? So remember, the red component is the first one. So the red component must be the largest amount. So we're setting the red component to be about 234. 234. Make sure you have 234 in the bracket for the red component. The blue and the green component, we're going to make them 90 respectively, because they're not so powerful. Right? In this color that we're creating of the tomato is mostly red, right?
Yeah.
So we want the red component to be very strong. We want the blue and the green component to be light. And then remember the ellipse, the tomato is kind of circular, right? Remember when we used to create these circles in JavaScript? We use ellipse. You remember that?
Yeah.
Ellipse. So with the ellipse now, right? Remember the important parameters we had to set where? The center of where we join the ellipse. So you can see it's two ellipses we join. Look at it. One ellipse basically is this piece here. You see it? But we're not seeing because it overlaps. One ellipse is this piece, and then this is our next ellipse. Yeah? So we want to draw two ellipses, but cause them to overlap so that we make this kind of tomato shape. You see? So that first ellipse that we're going to draw now, right, we're setting the center of that ellipse to be 150 on the X, 200 on the Y, and 150 is the dimensions, right? Right? Radial dimensions of that. So we need to make the other one the same size. The other ellipse have to be the exact same size. So we're just gonna copy and paste this code, and we're just gonna alter now. We're gonna shift the center from that position to this position. Just slide the center across. So you expect we're just changing the center point information. So because 150 is closer to this side, so the ellipse that we drew already, this first ellipse that we drew is this circle here, this ellipse here, right? So if we save that and reload the screen, look at what happens. I'm going to save that and reload the screen. Look at what happens. Look, we only have one ellipse. So that's the first ellipse that we already drew. This second ellipse is what we're drawing now. Ready? So this second ellipse, guys, we have to move the center to about 212, right? That's the only information we're changing. Just where the center of that ellipse is. We're putting it to be 212. Yeah? And look, we get the tomato now. The outline of the tomato. Look at the outline. Voila. You see where them two things just come together to create this kind of tomato shape? You don't have to be innovative and creative. Right? That's what game development is all about, right? You can see how they overlap. Yeah? Alright, so we had to put in the little stem. The little green stem. Eh? And we can put in that stem, guys? Yeah, so we're gonna say, okay, this is where we put in the stem now. We're writing code to put in the stem. Yeah? We're writing the code here to put in the stem. Right? So the stem is just gonna be a little rectangular thing that is green, right? So we want to fill that stem with green, red, green, blue. But we want it to be too green. So the green component must be the strongest component, right? The red component must be very weak. So we're making the red component about 48 The green component is going to be very strong. Let's make it 200. And the blue component must be weak as well. Maybe 48 as well, right? At that time 38, I meant 48. Right? Like that. So we fill in the stem to be the appropriate green color. You can see that green is the more dominant color present. You see it? So we know for sure it's going to be green or greenish. Because these components are very weak considering the green. So the green is going to power over those other colors, right? And then we need a little rectangular thing now. So we type in rectangle, right? And we're going to put the properties of that rectangle now. Right, when we join that rectangle. 176, 103, 12, 32. So we're doing 12 in the x direction, only 12 pixels. There's going to be 12 pixels across and 32 pixels down. So the rectangle is going to fall in place like this, yeah? 12 pixels across, 32 pixels down. That's what it's going to be here. Right? So guys, if based on what we have there now, if we save that info and we reload now, guess what? You're going to see the little stem. Well, yeah, right? So you guys can tell me why we're not seeing it yet?
The brackets
What about the brackets?
between numbers.
Yeah, we're supposed to have 2 on top. So the fill 176, 103, 12, 32. 176, 103, 12, 32. Yeah, 48. Let's make this color a little different. 150. 48. 31. 76. Alright, we're gonna reload now. All we did is change up the color a little bit to see what's happening. Rectangle. Alright. So the function to get the rectangle is not the word rectangle. Right? So if we type something wrong, it's not going to work. The function to get the rectangle is REC. Rec. It's a short for rectangle. Yeah? Like that. So if we reload now, RECT. I'm missing a T? Yeah, I'm missing a T. RECT. Right? So you can see once we don't type the right thing, it wouldn't work, right? Voila. Oh, voila. Look it come up now. You see that? Because we needed the correct reference for the rectangle geometry. So the correct reference is RECT. And voila. That little green stem come up now. You see that? You get it on your side?
I'm still typing it.
Okay, so type in rectangle. Alright, cool.
Well, no, I'm on rectangle. I'm over.
Now we have it, guys. We need to bite it. So we need to be able to draw on the screen and bite out portions of it. That's what we need to do. What color is this background? Gray. So basically, when we hover the mouse, wherever the mouse is, the mouse should be able to cut out a section of that red and make it gray. So when it changes to gray, anywhere we click the mouse or hover the mouse, right? It eating out a portion of that red and causing the red to become gray. So that is how we are able to bite it, right? So what we need to do, we need to make the background white because it is easier to code in white. Ready? So on top here, we have no stroke. We have the variables and so on. We're gonna type background. We're gonna make the background white. White is what? All colors, right?
Yeah.
Equal proportions of each. So 255, 255, 255. That's what white is. So if we save that, guys, and we reload the page, instead of seeing that grayish looking thing, we're gonna see white now. You see it? You see in white. Yeah? So what we need next to do, guys, what we're gonna do next now, right? We're gonna use the mouse We're gonna use the mouse to bite that tomato. You ready? So we do a draw function. Draw. I'm gonna make a little space so that we can separate it from over here. So we have a draw function. Draw is equal to a function. And that function, right, is basically gonna do what we need it to do with the mouse, right? It's using the position of the mouse to draw an ellipse, right? To cut, yeah? To basically take bites out of that tomato. Ready? So what we fill in? We're filling it with white, eh? Because the background is white. So whenever we bite, we want the background, you want the bited portion to go exactly to the background color. So it becomes missing. That portion of the tomato is then missing. Right? So that we have to fill it with white. And then we do the ellipse now. And we're using the mouse information to describe this ellipse now. Ready? So the coordinates, the position of where this ellipse is going to be drawn using the x-axis information on the mouse and the y-axis information on the mouse. Look at that. And the x and the size of it, we could set the size of it, or we could use the size of it to be what we created on top. So remember, we have the two variables x and y. Look, x and y. So we're gonna use x and y here for the size, yeah? X and y for the size. So when we save that, guys, and we reload it, guess what? Anytime we hover the mouse now, look at this. Look what happens. Right? Anytime we hover the mouse on it, we're gonna reload. We expect that it's gonna be eaten out a small portion of it every time, right? So the only thing that is missing to terminate this statement now is the semicolon on the outside bracket here for the draw function. So once you put that semicolon and save it, and then reload the page, look what happens. Right, I'm missing something still. So let's see. I have my semicolon here, my ellipse, my draw function, mouse y, x, y. My fill is good. Huh? I think I have a capital M, yeah. That's the problem, yeah. Very good. So once we reload now, it's supposed to be working. Let's see. Yeah, look, it is. Look at that. It is. But we eating the apple too fast. When we eating the apple too fast, guys? We eating it too fast, right? Look how fast it's eaten now. What we're going to do, we're going to decrease how fast we eat it down. Ready? Let's change this to about 60 and change this to about 35. Right? So this is changing how fast we could eat down the apple, the tomato. Look how slow we're eating it now. Look at that. Voila! Just by changing the x and the y now, right? We are changing how fast we consume that tomato. Yeah? You seeing that?
No, I made a mistake, I think.
What mistake? Wait.
It's in the same thing as the screen.
Okay, so you have you have draw equal. Make sure you spell the draw function properly.
Yeah.
You write the word function correctly.
Yeah.
You have the open and close, no regular brackets.
Yeah.
You have this open curly bracket.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I think it would be a semicolon. Just
As long as
semicolon.
the bracket is close bracket.
This close bracket here,
Yeah.
and the semicolon. Don't forget that extra semicolon outside the close bracket. Here. Right. Everybody did that? It's done?
Finish it.
Alright, come on and check on it. Right? I'm going to give you all the code for the tic-tac-toe, and you all can play with each other. And then after that, you'll officially dismiss for lunch. And it was always class. Yeah? You need to know tomato? No. I don't know what going on with your tomato. I don't know what going on with your tomato. You have to fix that. that is a comment. That part is up here. That part is actually not processed. Okay, nice. Guys, if the fill wasn't the same color as the background, we get distortions, right? It wouldn't look like we're actually consuming the tomatoes. You see?
Yeah.
It's these illusions that we use. Yeah?
Yeah.
To create this effect of the tomato being consumed. So you all have to get creative. Yeah? If you all get creative, then all this, God, right? You all could only restrict yourself in terms of what you're going to be able to achieve. Where is it? Where is it? You keep losing it down. Right? So try not to close it down, right? Keep it right like you so that you just always just go across and read it. Okay? Reasons why it is that. Something is not okay. R, fill, stem, show, function, multi-x, this does 8 minutes.
Oh.
You find out wrong? Sure nothing else is wrong? Okay, no stroke is
I
written,
don't
is
know.
written wrong. There's no stroke is written wrong.
So I fix it.
That happens a lot.
See?
Yeah. And that's not even problem. Bar 62 bar. Wow.
For some reason, it remember me of Buffalo.
Huh?
For some reason, it remember me of Buffalo.
Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's really so hard to figure it out. Yeah, I gotta eat it out, tomato, okay? Alright, guys, so I'm gonna give you all the tic tac toe now. You ready for it?
Yeah.
Ready for the tic tac toe? Ready for the tic tac toe? Alright, and we're gonna play now. We're gonna see who's better at the tic tac toe. And between you all three. And I have a program that allows 3 of you all to play tic tac toe. Right? So you're all gonna know how to update the code. So that all 3 of you can play instead of 2 people. So by default, 2 people can play. Right? And we're gonna update the code to make 3 people, 4 people, up to 16 people if we wish, right? Just by making a small alteration. Alright, voila, let me tic tac toe here, right? And put in the code online for you guys. You remember how to get it? How to put it in?
Yes.
Alright. So you all enjoy yourselves with the consuming the tomato at the moment. because now we on the tic-tac-toe. Alright, so remember guys, what do we need to delete? We need to delete everything on this side going all the way up to where it says program code goes here, right? Right here. We delete up to that point. So we should just only have a space between the interface. The code that we need. Alright guys, everybody should have that. Alright, so I'm putting the code online now for you all. So you'll know where to get it on the new code, right? Everybody know? Right. Alright, once you all get through with this, let's just send code for the game.
So we delete everything on the program, okay?
Right.
And then we go to
It's not everything on that. It's not everything on that. It's everything on that and those two curly brackets and the colon sign, right? Because remember those curly brackets and the colon sign is important. Right? If we don't include that, we're gonna have some issues. The code is not gonna work. Alright? Alright, so the process goes like this. Go into the corner here, reload here, right? Closing down tic-tac-toe because the game is where we need that info, right? Game.html. Alright, so reload that page from our guys. Alright, wait, after you all reload the page, right? Alright, we just scroll down. Everybody just scroll down. And then we'll see new code. Alright, we're just gonna copy all the important bits that we need from it, right? Everybody should be able to do this, right up to this point, yeah? So copy that, guys. And then we're just gonna stick it right in the center here. We're gonna save that. Alright guys, once we have that saved, remember we had to open up, right? The game.html, the game that we was using all the time. That says naked rain. Now we're gonna change the information here and put tic-tac-toe. So instead of naked rain, this is called tic-tac-toe. Right? Tic-tac-toe. Right? We're gonna save it now, right? When you know it's gonna say tic-tac-toe. This tic-tac-toe is what we're gonna be playing now, right? Alright, so I'm seeing that the tic-tac-toe is giving a little trouble.
Wait, so how do I get back to
Yes, sir.
where the code is?
Yes, no, the tic-tac-toe playing up. Tic-tac-toe giving some problems. Okay. So something again about sharing this on over the web with you guys, right? It's gonna get some issues. I have to see what's causing that issue. I'm not sure. So we're gonna try one more time. Let's see if the web is working. If the web is not working, that's okay. Because I'll have to just send it to you guys email or something, right? So again, from that. So I reloaded it, right? Remember how we do this process. Reload. Alright, so we're going now. Right here. Right, so we'll copy this. Thing is misbehaving. See how much you can copy. Right there. That's what we need, right? Up to this point, right? So press Ctrl C, then come over on this side. You all know, right? The last semicolon with the beside the curly brackets is what you're looking for. Up to the point where it says program goes here. So you only need that space alone. So you're gonna press Ctrl V now to paste that information, Ctrl S to save it, and then go back across on tic-tac-toe. Let's reload and let's see if it's working. Alright, so it's not working. Alright, so when I paste it on the web, right, and you'll copy down from there, the act of pasting on the web, right, something is happening where the bits and pieces of that information is changing. Right, it's gonna change and it's not gonna be able to work, right?
So how do I get back to the kids' computer tab?
So I'm gonna have to send it to your email. I'm gonna send tic-tac-toe to your email. Right? Everybody's supposed to have an email address, right? And you're gonna log in for them as well. Everybody could download the tic-tac-toe and play tic-tac-toe. Alright, so anyhow guys, so this is the code here. Right? If I delete that info, right? I could actually copy it and paste it because on my side it is actually working, right? It's when it gets to you guys that it's not working. 1 second. Right, so let's paste in the code here, save it, and when I reload tic-tac-toe, it's gonna work for me, right? Check that out. It's working, right? Alright, so I put an X, next player, put an O, I put an X, next player, put an O. Right? I put an X here. Now I win by default. We all think. Because I could win here or here. So even if we block here, I could win here. Voila. See that? Yeah. And well, he could win here after. But that's after the fact. Right? So I'm gonna share the tic-tac-toe with you all. Right? Because this method we're using to copy and paste it from the web is not working very good for us. Alright? Any questions? You have a question? Sir?
I have a question. When you got this code, you like turn it up with your laptop yourself.
Type it up.
Wow.
Yeah, it doesn't take long. You see how we did the tomato and we're making it green? It doesn't take long. Good.
So we're gonna get a website and we can do the code.
Yeah, you can do it. Because I sent it in an email now. So everybody will have it in the email when they reach out, they can pull it up in the email. So everybody gonna give me the email, I'll send it now. Who wanna pull it up now? Test it out now, that'll be good.
One more question.
Yeah.
Will I be able to get like the website to download on my computer and get to?
Yeah. Everything is gonna be on your computer. Everything we do here is the internet. Once you come to my internet connection, you'll be able to do the same thing, right? Alright. So I'm gonna send it to you guys. Alright, everybody could give me the email. Brianna, so if I send it to you, you can get it on his system, right? I could get it for 3 players if you like, and I'm gonna give it to you so that you all are gonna see who is better. Right, just by changing the code, just by making one change in the code, then 3 people get play. Making one change in the code, 4 people get play.
I never set it up so 3 people before.
For 3?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna make it that you can see.
One will be spectating or something.
No, everybody play. So the third person will get to use a Z. So using an X, an O, and a person using a Z. And if you get the Z's in a line, you win. If you get the O's in a line, you win. If you get the X in a line.
So would you also need to make more space because then it will be too small?
Yes, make more space for 3
Yeah.
players. Very good. So for 3 players, the amount of space get bigger. 4 players, the amount of space get bigger. 5 players, they get bigger. Yeah? Very good. All right, so email addresses. I can send it to you.
It's after we go to lunch.
Yeah, after this, you're going.
Okay, so Johnson,
Mhm.
Isaiah, project of the age, and I presume.
JOHNSONISIE.
No, ISAIA 0.
AIA 0 at Gmail. Yeah,
Mine is Suriana.cassie@gmail.com. Oh, common answer.
Brianna what?
Suriana.cassie@gmail.com.
Cassie.
Cassie.
CASSIE. So I have SURIYANA.
SURIANA.
SURIAN. No Y. Okay. Dot CASSIE@gmail.com. Right? Right, so I'm gonna send it, right? And you're gonna be able to share it with your brother, right? Right. Tick tock. And please don't touch it now. Right, so it's working. I'll just try that and touch it for you all. Alright, just send it for you all, right? I'm gonna be able to download it, right? Alright, you all officially dismissed for lunch. Just before you all go, I'm gonna show you all the 3-player tic-tac-toe and how it would work, right? Jeez, this mouse just all over the place right now. It wouldn't give me a chance to do what I have to do.
happened to you, right?